man.
Let's go. We're gonna go.
Yo, fuck waiver.
For real.
Bitch.
Damn.
Good thing, man. Literally fucking.
Let me I'll do a little recap, okay?
It's fine.
Okay, all right. We'll start playing it and I'll quit. So before even the last game, you had tried to visit Mac's homeland, ended up in a ramshackled house that he used to stay near when he was a kid. You were basically confronted by a false image of an arcane horror and some type of warlock lady, as well as swarmed by these blood beasts. This whole house seeming to be some type of blood monster thing concoction. You retreated to Insigny. You had conversations with him about multiple things. You investigated that Victus basically has been using the power of being able to go through time to try to figure out what he was. You still don't know, trying to figure out, but you know that he basically wants all types of power and wants to take over the world. But he's experimenting like with this blood and these blood beasts, and he has like the power to basically not even be on this realm. I think that's why he's been so hard to find. But you decided to go into the mirror for a little bit more investigation, and you were basically brought into Antoinette's demi-plane lair that she has been trapped in since the last interaction she had with Victus in the real world. You were presented with multiple multiple revenants that you figured out like the switch triggers for, stunning them per round, while Apzen like basically rushed forward towards Antoinette, doing some damage on her. The rest of the party was basically rushing around and eventually did figure out that these switches would stun these revenants. Antoinette went into this mausoleum under her, the windows crashing in this echoing corridor, darkened chamber below that. Mac flew up and investigated. But here we stand in the middle of this. I believe we went to the last round and we're at the top of initiative.
I think so.
So, Mac and Apzen, as you stand here with the shattered stained glass dome mausoleum top, just echoing kind of this eerie darkness seeping from within it, the rest of your party is fighting off the rest of these revenants here. Tidarious is in battle with one. Glee, I believe you had just pulled this switch trigger right here to take down I believe 7 and 8. Y'all have killed a couple of them. So Tim, let's get some battle music. We'll go into the top of this round here. As the top of the round is Antoinette's turn. She is not on this plane. You don't hear her shuffling around down there. As Mac, you investigated, like it did go a little lower than 30 feet, 40 feet, it seems like. So that brings us to Glee. Your turn. You are standing here next to Versa. At one point, Tidarious had casted the Beacon of Hope, and everybody had gotten some healing. But what are you doing, Glee?
I think, didn't we already go by my turn, potentially? Because I tried to stab that bitch? Or is it? And then I couldn't because she blinded me?
Yeah, we went through the entire round again, and now we're at the top of the round.
All right. I'll just go turn off a switch. I'll just disengage as a bonus action because I know where she is, but I can't see her. And so I'll just run up and go grab the thing and just go, woo, it's the best I can do. and then I'll turn it off.
All right, which switch are you grabbing? There are 4 of them.
I'll
2
turn
of
it off.
them. Which switch?
The
are
only
3 of
one
them
that
are
I've
not.
seen more recently because I'm blind, so I'd go back to the one that I went to
Okay.
where I came from.
Okay, so right here.
That's my only option.
This guy goes down again. This switch is flipped right here as well, which is stunning 7 and 8. So this guy will go stunned. Apzen, you're at the top of this mausoleum seeing all of this happen in slow motion. Mac has just flown back up from the top of this stone wide mausoleum structure. What are you doing?
I want. Hey, chill out. I'm gonna.
Tim, you can play some music, or I can't hear. Oh, you are playing some music. Sorry.
I am going to drink one of my potions real quick.
Okay, that's some bonus action healing potion.
And then I'm going to. I'm trying to figure out
What
potion of
healing
solace.
potion?
How much is that?
Potion of solace.
Yeah.
See.
It doesn't have a
Does it ring a bell?
I thought it was a something.
Oh no! Oh, here we go.
I thought it was a healing potion.
Potion of solace. No, this is a regain 1 expended first level spell slot.
Boo. All right, I'll just lay on hands, pull.
Okay.
Rest up to HP. And then I'm going to turn on my my wing baton.
Okay. So that's 1d6.
Yeah.
So that's 6 points of just that magical damage from the artifact in your back, and you sprout. Let's see what kind of wings you sprout. Let me pull up that table. Let me get you. I'll tell you. Roll a d6.
Five.
5. Hell yeah, 5. These like crow, like almost raven, like large wings burst out of your back, and you take a lift. That's your bonus action and your action to do the wings. You got your movement.
I'm just gonna chill out.
Okay, standing up here, you still see you can see the shattered window beneath you as you start to float, and see just like dark, not a magical darkness, but just like a depth of darkness. Type of perception on that. That's going to bring us to Versa. Your turn. What are you doing? Actually, the lair action is going to go off.
Yeah.
So immediately you all start to feel that eerie sense in your gut that like you look up to the sky and you just see like this, like just like reflective discs like shattering off the sky and plant themselves in front of you. I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw as your vision is mirrored 1,000 times over like you're inside of a kaleidoscope that is making your stomach just explode and your mind go wild. So it's a wisdom saving throw. This is a physical effect from the physicality of this plane. So Glee,
We have to see it.
let me see.
That's a good question.
Yeah, because maybe this.
You know what? It is a nature of like the perceiving the reflective. So I'll give you advantage on that because you cannot see. So that's an advantage on wisdom saving throw. Tidarious, what'd you get? Wisdom save. Okay, all right. That's a success. Shomair, what'd you get?
I got a I got an 18.
18. Okay, Glee, what'd you get?
Got one more luck. Oh, not fucking one. Jesus Christ. All right, so an 8 is my highest.
An 8 is a fail. Versa, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. And Mac, what'd you get? And I said Shomair, I meant Apzen, sorry. 16?
24. Yeah, 16.
24? Okay, all right. Okay, I was about to say
Yeah, they just
16.
randomly came home.
18 is the DC. You're good. So everybody except for Glee is going to take half damage. That's going to be so that's 35 points of damage to you, Glee, psychic damage, and 17 points of psychic damage to everybody else. As the vision whips away and your mind clears, as the nature of the, where Beckett was more of a like charged reality. This one is more of a reflective reality. So that's going to bring us to Mercy, your turn.
Lee just yells, "Yeah, I'm gonna go down next. I couldn't dodge any of that because I can't see shit, and I need to be able to see it to dodge or do anything. So I'm going down next.
I'm sorry, Alex. Can you repeat that?
Defeats the rogue.
Mercy, 17 points of psychic damage. Is that what you're asking me to repeat?
No, I'm asking you to say my name in that high pitched voice one more time.
Oh, Mercy, it's your turn.
Okay, now I can go.
Okay, you're standing here next to this. Yeah, Blood Hag, Glee in front of you.
Good. I'm going to
Glee, you actually get to save at the end of your turn on that too, as well. So you can go ahead.
A 3.
A 3 is going to
my
fail.
worst.
So.
Yep, con's my worst. Can't see shit, so I can't have any damage. Can't do anything because I can't sneak attack because I can't see. So I'm just gonna lay.
We just took 17.
17. Everybody took 17 points of psychic damage. Yes, except for Glee, who now is looking almost, in a state of collapse.
I'm going to use an action. I'm going to rush towards the fire, but closer to Glee, so I'm not within range of that thing, the hag. And then
you kind of skirt around her.
I'm going to use my action to mass cure wounds. Everyone, it's my first fifth level spell. It's a 60-foot radius, and I believe I can hit everyone except for Mac, who I'm pretty sure has full HP. I might be wrong.
Well, that last 17 took it from me, but yeah, I'm still pretty high up.
60-foot radius is 120 feet on either side.
It is within 60 feet of the caster. It's 60 feet from me.
60. I would probably put Mac on that, honestly.
Okay. So everyone gets
He's
3
right there,
plus,
right on the edge of it.
plus 5 HP.
Describe what this feels like for everybody.
I run forward. I toot my flute. Never fear. Versus here. And I spin my staff a little bit, and swirls of golden magic surround everyone, getting at their feet and rising upwards towards the sky.
All right. Well, how much does everybody heal?
See, it's 3d8 plus 5. Sick axe.
Fucking
Towards the sky.
Bro,
Hell yeah, James.
dude.
7, 11, 16 HP.
All right, everybody
And then-
heals.
You could actually butcher someone with that.
Bro, zombies are fucked.
Or just the
All right, let's
Manola.
Someone trying to break into my
And then-
house with a Glock, and I got a fucking double blade axe.
I won't even be able to see you before you fucking sink that in their head. I mean, goddamn.
Bro.
And then I'm going to turn to Glee. Don't take this personally, my friend, but you look a little worse for wear. And I'm gonna whip out a potion of healing, and I'm going to grab him by the chin and nurse him with the vial as my bonus action.
Okay, hell yeah. What is the strength of the potion?
It's 2d4 plus 2, but it's
Okay.
better than nothing.
Hell yeah. So Glee just blinded. Yeah, the blood, like you.
My insight doesn't help, nor does my hearing. Bertha, where are you? I can't do a single thing here.
You
almost
can't
like
see
a
grab him by the ass.
blood
I'm right,
in your
I'm
eye.
right here. That's 8 extra HP to
Okay, so everybody 16 for you, and then 24 for Glee right there.
And then I'm gonna use
Nice.
the remainder of my movement to kind of get behind Gilly. Okay, and I'm gonna grab him by the hand and point towards the hag. That fidgets right there, just for reference. And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right, hell yeah, I would love to see it. All right, that's gonna bring us to the Revenant's turn. So the only two Revenants, the ones that were they were stunned, and then we are on these two right here. Actually, yeah, these two are still up. So Tidarious, taking the brunt of the onslaught from these two Revenants right here, going to fucking try to cleave you up. These things are heavy hitters, but let's see. Remember all your stuff. I remember your AC was pretty high, and it was hard to hit you in the last session. So, but they're gonna both make 3 longsword attacks on you because they were trying to shield bash you, but that wasn't doing shit. And this one is they're gonna move to flank you, so they will both have advantage on all of these attacks. So first attack for number 5, the one right under you. That's going to be, that's not going to hit. That's low as fuck. Next one, that's going to be 26 to hit. This is 20, so 26 does, so 26 to hit. That's not going to hit. So first one attack to you. I'm just going to roll for the second one. Second one, it's got to be, no, it has to roll 17. That was 2 15s on the dice, both dice with advantage. Didn't hit. That's 16 plus 9 is not going to hit. No, does not hit. So Tidarious, radiant shield of fucking the force of all of the angels surrounding you. These fucking undead demonoid creatures. Only one of them pierces you. So it's still 19 points of slashing damage, just for the one hit. Imagine 5 more. Fuck. Okay, that's going to bring us to these Revenants at the end of their turn that were stunned are going to get up because they're stunned for 1 round. Boom,
But at the end of their turn.
That's the end of their turn. So they stand up. You all hear this like giant's like screech in the sky. This like as you look up, it's hard to look up here because like that's where the lair action is coming from. The surrounding area is a night sky filled with this mirror reflective nature to it. It's hard to look up, and you just hear this, and you all hear this kind of like swooping winged creature. You fought a bunch of them, and you killed a bunch of them in their natural habitat that weren't trying to fight you or whatever. So you're familiar with creatures like this.
What are you talking about?
That's going to bring us to
no
Mac's turn. Mac, it's your turn.
All right.
You can make a free perception check because it's
Sure,
your turn.
yeah, I'd love to
after
do
you
that.
all hear this.
Yeah, I'd love to see.
Yeah, just to like try to see if you can scout out where this noise is coming from.
Natural one.
Natural one.
Yeah.
You're blinded.
I
You're
see.
blinded by the space.
Yeah. I literally, my eyes are closed. I'm like, I can't see. But
Yeah, Yeah,
All
what
right,
you got?
yeah, I'll use a
You
little
have this.
bit of my movement. I'll use 30 feet of it. Go back down in the hole. See if I
Okay.
see natural darkness or whatever when I go in. See if I can perceive anything at all.
Okay.
All right.
Just yeah. So make a perception.
You have
check.
my crown of stars, by the way. So
Okay, so lighting up.
I think it's either 30 or 60 feet.
Okay.
Light. Let me.
I'll tell you this. I'll ask you this before you get down. Yeah, let me know if it's 30 or 60.
Yeah, it's so 60 feet, and
So
it also
60
projects dim light another 30 feet out. So
Okay,
60
so-
feet diameter, 100. Yeah.
So
120.
make a perception check. No advantage just because, but it's far to see.
Okay.
You fly down about 30 feet.
18.
18. Okay, I'll say you fly down about 30 feet or however close you want to come within 30 feet before you can start to see that dim light coming from the very bottom of the light from the crown of stars, and you see what looks to be like pitch black going past into the bottom, and you see like these stone kind of what looked to be like a ruined site of a stone temple, kind of like just like pockets of them, basically like pillars of this stone rosen temple, and just everything that's crumbled around them just proceeds to darkness. There are a few light sources coming from the darkness below you. You see this like yellow fizzing kind of light, kind of like just this is coming from below where Mac is, this large mausoleum that in the courtyard, this cemetery.
All right, I look at any of
Mausoleum,
that,
is that the right
try
way?
to visualize if there's any good ruins that look like they would provide some cover. And then I'll fly 30 feet back up because I have a 60-foot speed. And I'll go right to Apzen and say, all right, Apzen, you ready to go fuck this bitch up?
Oh, buddy, and I grabbed the War's Edge sword out. It sounds, you can just hear like a hum of energy around it.
And
I flap my wings up, ready to.
Yeah, so I'll think of the ruins, hopefully a good one that I saw that might provide us with a little corner or something of shelter. And I'll dimension door Apzen and I, if he's willing, all the way down there.
Oh shit, hell yeah. Okay. I'll say with an 18, you're kind of like, you're able to zoom in enough where there was like a wall that behind you was just blackness, but somewhere where you could technically hide. Okay, all right. You dimension door down there.
Yep, dimension door. Yeah, so we're all the way at the bottom wherever I saw.
As soon as you land, Apzen and Mac, both of your feet land on just stone ground. Make a stealth check, Mac. Make a stealth check with advantage, Mac.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I won't help
We
myself.
could do that at the top of your next turn.
Yeah,
both of you.
Apzen might have a better chance of a stealth check than me since I have the crown of stars.
I don't want to reveal the map yet, but we'll say you've made it down there successfully without like behind a wall. You can see like you're in the spot where you saw. In front of you, it kind of goes forward and then turns to the left, kind of at where you saw that light flickering from.
And
so
if there's
unless you want to do something else on your turn.
Now, I was gonna say, is there a doorway or anything I see coming to the mausoleum, like where the Revenant's standing right below us, Alex? Like I know it's not below us on the map.
Yeah, you're way further down than that.
Okay.
So like if you picture it in your head, the inside of this square here is just empty, just drop space. Like it probably had something in it, but now it's just a tunneled, empty drop space down to this platform you could see as far as the space opened up, that you were in.
All right.
Like so if you were to hack this down, it would be a giant hole in the ground. This whole building.
All right.
You look up and you can see the weird mirror imagery from the sky very faintly from where you are.
I'm like, man, I look at Apzen and I say, wow, we better kill this bitch quick, or else, I mean, everybody's about to die out there. Something sounded real bad.
Okay, good shit. All right, well, I will pick that. Depending on what happens next, we'll move to that.
Okay.
That map. Okay. And all right, so that's gonna bring us to the. Who's that? Mac. Okay. Let me hold on. Let me make a roll. Okay. You all start to hear on the outside of this mausoleum the sound of this creature in the sky growing louder and closer. It's hard to maintain an eye line on it because of the flickery skyline, but it draws nearer and nearer. That's going to bring us to the Blood Hag's turn. So let me pull up her shit. I'm sorry, I forgot she was on initiative. And then we're going to get into Tidarious' turn. You just give me one moment.
Don't change yourself, Luke.
No, don't ruin it yet. I haven't seen that. I hated the fucking cliffhanger from last week, though.
Dude,
Unfurther.
Will, you haven't seen it yet? It's insane.
No, fuck you. Fuck you, Will. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Honestly, they should.
Is that the one we watched in? Yeah.
Oh, dude, that one's good.
No.
Just getting
it was
mauled
like
out.
acid level 1 getting dicked. You know, it was
Yeah.
like,
I fucked with it. I need to
And
watch
then
it.
toyed and
Oh,
tortured
almost
by a
died.
god. Yeah, literally, then a god basically kills him. It's insane. That shit is so good.
really a good reference would be, Alex, have you seen the new EXU Divergence?
Yes. Yeah.
Where they like start less than CR1?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's literally like how he starts.
Hello? Yeah, it's insane.
What did it all?
Right. It's a whole nother level of play.
Hey, Alex.
So hard.
Question: do you ever
Yes.
have the stat block for the remedy route?
It's a note that I have.
Yes. Keep this going, please. Thank you.
The remedy root is a regular healing potion. It can
It's a
be
regular
brewed.
healing potion.
It could be brewed with other roots from like around the mosh pit that can enhance them and make them different things.
Oh, so it's useless.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I got the Blood Hag's thing pulled up. She's gonna basically
It is.
It is walk towards you, Glee. She's has you in her blood sight here.
Yeah, I realized that I still have one divine grass that I just had not remembered. It's fucking insane. I can't believe I didn't think about it. Because we gave the other one. I don't remember who we gave it to. I just remember them being really heavy. I didn't want to give them.
Walked up to you, Glee, and you have your finger out still, and you can kind of hear her walking up and try to dodge, but she gets 2 claw attacks and this hair sweep on you. I'm about to roll a hit. Let's see, 2 claw attacks coming at you is going to be.
Yeah, she's advantage too.
Yes. So that's a 23 total on the first one,
Definitely hits.
and
Wait,
21
hit.
total.
Yeah. Anything over 17.
Wait,
All right.
I'm going to. As to the first one, I'm going to silver barbs.
So
Reaction.
okay.
Give advantage to Kikili as part of that.
I still rolled a 20 total to hit.
Don't.
On the second
It doesn't stack. And I already have advantage naturally.
Then I'm going to give myself.
No matter what.
No, I'm going to give Titty advantage.
All right, give Titty advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 claw attacks hit. That's 19 points of slashing damage total. And then
All
the
right.
hair just coming at you.
I'm
First, you can see her hair just whip
One.
forward. That's going to be that's another 20 total to hit. That's 2 11s back to back.
Oh, definitely hits.
Okay, I'm going to roll for this.
Yeah, because I can't have it because I can't see.
And I need you to make a grapple check. So you're going to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm gonna kill this bitch.
An acrobatics check that I can do.
I believe so. I think it's that versus this athletics.
That's a 25.
25. Okay, yeah, that's a success. So you're not grappled by the hair. So that's 14 points of piercing damage to you with the hair, but you are not grappled. That's going to bring us to her turn. That's going to bring us to Titty's turn. End of the round.
Titty who?
Titty, what are you doing, Titty? Turn your music up just a little bit. You are surrounded on all sides.
I'm vibing. Advantage. I give you advantage to the extent you want to use it.
30 definitely gonna hit. Which one are you attacking? 6 or 5? 6 is this one, 5 is this one. Both of them are hurt. Okay, hell yeah. Let's do it. He is undead too, so you get the one for that. If I get an extra
Big effect there.
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
Okay. 40 damage. All right, hell yeah. So just giant swipe into number 6. Just literally almost cleave his arm off, and he's like, he does the longsword. There's a mini explosion.
He's sacred and sexy.
There was some dried corn kernels on the ground, and they all turned into popcorn. All right, oh yeah. He's this one is still standing though. Number 6.
I mean, no need to rub it in.
Bonus action, movement, anything you would have noticed that Apzen and Mac kind of like are not there anymore. After like all this happening in 1 second. I'm just making sure that you all have seen that. Like you all saw Mac and them go down. Like they're going into another. That's going to bring us to the end of that round. Okay, that's going to bring us to.
Yeah. Wait,
Top of the round.
Alex, I just remembered last time though, because I can remember you saying this shit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Glee not blinded because you said the condition you can't have the same condition or something like that? Last time, like, because I remember us talking about that on the ability.
Yeah,
or some shit, but I don't remember. If not, I mean, he's just blinded. But I have a divine grasp.
You have true sight, right? And
yeah, but it doesn't. I don't think it works. I was looking at it, and it's just
poorly written rules. Like blind sense doesn't help you with it, nor does the true sight, because true sight's just like sight plus, so blindness still works on it. But I swear it was something like she couldn't use it because I had broken it last time, and then you had said something about it. Because I remember I was like,
so if I remember correctly, you're still blinded, but you don't have advantage on your attacks because your advantage and your disadvantage cancels that out.
oh yeah, no, I'm saying, didn't you say at the end of it? I swear I remember you saying something about because I remember being like, fuck, because I was blinded again by her because I rolled a 2 again, and then you were like, oh, you can't, like, or something really about you couldn't do the same condition or something.
I mean, honestly, I do not remember. Someone pull it up. Oh, pull up
Yeah,
the notes.
no, if we have a recording,
I
'cause I remember.
That wasn't.
I mean, the only reason I remember is
I
I
was
Someone put Chance, pull up
Yeah, I
our
remember
last
like
Twitch stream on Titty's account and fucking go to the end and see what I did. I do not remember.
It's true.
Unfortunately.
But
I will say
regardless-
I will tell you this: these bitches aren't very strong. You know, if you get a hit on them or two, they usually will.
Oh yeah,
fall.
I mean, I'm gonna just eat this fucking divine
Usually
grass.
will
Oh
be
yeah,
off
I
this
mean, I'm
house.
gonna
Okay, so that's gonna bring us to this. Absent and Mac, you hear a voice kind of like echoing in this chamber. It's hard to muster, but Mac, it sounds like your mother's voice, almost like whispering, like, "Sengard, I'm going into the blood crypt." But that's gonna be her turn. Glee, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm eating the last divine grass.
All right, hell yeah.
As a
You
bonus
remember what that
action.
does?
Yeah, it gets rid of anything. It gets rid of. It's basically like a greater restoration.
And a fully
Right. No, it's
heals your
only.
hit points.
I think it does. I think it does.
I don't remember that. Yeah,
It does.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it
it
right
does
now.
a bunch of shit. Yeah,
'cause I remember
It
we
puts you
used
back
it on
to square
somebody
one.
because we had 2
A
and we were
secret-
so upset.
a secret medicine that fully restores hit points and cures all status conditions. Your hit points are restored to maximum, and if you are blinded, charmed, deafened, incapacitated, paralyzed, blah blah blah, ends. So that completely cures the blindness, brings you back up to full health.
We have none of those though anymore.
Yeah.
That's really.
I have one.
Do
I
you?
actually have 2. Technically, I had one and Scully had one. But I've been
Yeah, I remember. I thought we had to use one on somebody that we didn't want to because they were dying.
Yeah,
So I forget who it was.
careful with my resources.
We need to find another
That's true.
grass dealer.
I actually have a fuck ton of potions and shit Scully's been carrying. He's just in the bag right now. So by default, we can get them from the bag.
I
By
think
default.
old D-
According to the transitive property.
Glee, what are you doing? That's your
was,
bonus action.
was DJ up? No, I swear he went down because he rolled like 5.
He
or some
did
shit
go
on it.
down. Yeah.
He did, yeah. Does it cost me? We never talked about because it's just never
Oh,
happened.
wait.
Did it cost me to?
Oh, he would have been healed, right, Paul?
I would have healed him 100%.
In the radius, anyway.
Yeah. He went down.
No, he went
And
down
Glee
last time.
in the middle of these things turns, the Revenant's turns. and goes to punch in.
He went down last game though.
Yeah, because I think it was the lair action.
Last
if I
session.
remember right? Like he just
Yeah.
can't.
Last session, yeah.
He was trying
I
to
would
hold the
have
orbs.
healed him for 16 HP on
He
my
don't he
turn.
but DJ does not go to the ground when he dies. He goes
Where's
back.
he
into-
go?
He goes back into Glee's body.
And I get a bunch of
He's just
blood
blood
clots
cancer,
in-
man. Come
And
on.
Glee,
Avoid an
takes a
aneurysm.
bunch of damage.
Yeah.
Boo!
Yeah,
Boo!
you never defeat that
Bro,
blood.
what are you-
It was dormant.
Dude, I mean,
Boo,
the amount of
Marco
blood
Boo.
clots coming in to me every time. I mean, Glee's literally happy he hasn't had a brain aneurysm yet.
DJ is the manifestation of Glee's blood cancer.
Yeah. It's
Versa. It's
No
what do you
call.
mean? What do you mean? It's the end of the campaign. You didn't know that? What's wrong with you?
Boo!
All right, Glee.
All right.
What are you doing?
Shout
So-
loud enough. I'll get my point.
Glee sees this bitch in front of him, and he's gonna just whips up, I guess, the divine grab. I mean, because he was on fucking death's door. He had 7 left. Because that shit, man, that just opened me up to what the fuck. I mean, I don't know how the fuck you build against that. You can't unless you're a fighter. Anyway, you don't get blind fighting, which is dope. Monks do.
What are you doing, Glee?
He flips up divine grasp, just pops it in. It pops out of his sleeve. You know, like it just goes into his hand, goes in his mouth. He sees her. His white milky eyes open up, amethyst pierce her, and he just, as he looks at her, she makes the realization just as he uses booming blade with both his hands to basically uppercut with the blade and just stab her under the chin and try to just literally as fast as possible shooting into her head right as she notices that he came back.
Damn, do it, roll the hit.
Dude, oh my god, a 19 plus. All right, a 30.
million.
Yeah,
30 plus
definitely
11.
gonna hit. Everything
Damn,
you just said actually happens exactly how you described it. Give me some damage as you fucking just.
Yeah, because she's gonna take 11.
Understand. She looks just like a nasty ass fucking saggy titty blood hag bitch, like crinkled out from the lid, like like
roll up those titties all the way back up if you need.
this is. They keep doing that. They keep rolling up and going back down.
Nipples crawling around her body every once in a while.
This is the most disgusting ass bitch Glee has ever seen in his entire life. And Glee's been around the block.
Glee's head for a second, like, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen something like
Big
that.
shots. Oh, that's a 1. All right.
Would Glee fuck this creature? I'll give you advantage.
Dude, of course. Is that even a question?
I'm kidding. Right?
At the end, I was gonna say, Glee, he has standards, but if he's working,
If
he
you
really
turn
is
his bricks,
chasing after experiences. That's really what it is, too.
This is
I mean,
but Glee, this is the dirtiest, nastiest, trick ass hoe bitch. You ever seen?
Honestly, no, you're right. He would probably be like, these are the ones I used to see underneath the wharf, like docks.
Yeah, literally.
Disgusting. Like, would literally run away from.
Like,
Which,
something magically is wrong with them in a disgusting, ugly way.
doesn't matter at sex.
Versa, come on, Versa. That's standards.
I said that as Paul. Versa's got standards.
So 74 points of damage in total.
74. She explodes into a viscera of just basically blood and skin as she just.
It's a fucking miss.
All around you, Versa, you're covered, rained with blood as the ground around you. Here's the pitter patter of the explosive attack of Glee. What else you got, Glee?
I try to use my action now that I've interacted with it so much to try to investigate this thing again, or do a check to try to. I want to hit it and then just sprint up towards Mac's location, pretty much.
You can make a actually. You can make an investigation check, with. Is investigation? Are you?
Yeah, I am. I'm proficient. Yeah, I'm expertise.
Just proficient. Okay.
And I have expertise in it. It's one of the ones.
Roll with advantage.
I have 4 expertise. Yeah.
Roll with advantage.
A fucking 1 and a 17. All right, so 29.
29. So you successfully investigate that each one of these switches is tied to 2 of the revenants. This switch in particular is tied to 2 of the revenants. One of the revenants is on the ground in front of you in the distance over here, and the other one is already gone. So you look around and you glance that there are like certain rooms, these like crystal little switches, and you successfully see they are tied to certain of these runes. The one that is tied to 7 and 8 is the one over by Tidarious, this one right here. And the one that is tied to 5 and 6 is the one on the other side of Tidarious.
I got it. Yeah.
So all of these revenants are tied to these two bottom switches on the bottom of the circle.
I was thinking of maybe trying to. Fuck yeah, because we gotta get Tidarious out too. So can I, with that investigation out, I guess I'll go down to that bottom one. I don't know if I can interact. Yeah, because
the bottom one is already activated. I'm sorry, no,
Yeah.
the one you're at is already activated. This one is not.
Yeah. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I'd like to. I don't know if I would count for the same thing, but I'm willing to use all my movement to go back down there because we gotta get to the out.
Yeah, that's a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet of your movement right there.
All right, yeah, that's exactly my movement.
But you hit the switch, and the two next to Tidarious fall to the ground in front of you, Tidarious, mid-swing. The one that has one arm, you just slashed off his arm.
Fuck, it looks like I got the ones that are next to me.
So,
then I just hunker down, looking at this
guy.
Okay,
all right. So, everybody's looking around. Those two go down. You all hear this. You see this. You all are your heads turned towards the western side of this map as you look up into the sky. As the sky pulls away, like it's different mirror reflective surfaces in a circular motion, and you can see in one mirror this giant, like fucking weird bat-looking creature in a spectacular size, and he flies through the mirror. You're looking at the mirror like this. It's a disc, and like it's moving, so like he's flying away, and then in another mirror, he's right there. He's coming soon, and he's about to land within the next round. All right, that's going to bring us to Apzen, your turn. You are technically still in a darkened chamber. You can't really see what's around you. Is your crown of stars still up, Matt?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's one of the spells. Remember that once I cast it, it's just up for an hour.
Okay. All right. So are you trying to be stealthy, Apzen? Because everything else besides this is dark, and you just heard whispering, like not far from you, like around this corner, this corridor. It's in front of you. So give me a stealth check. And we're going Apzen and Versa.
Ooh, I like this.
24.
24. Okay, so you and Mac just dimensioned. Mac is next to you is a glowing light. You look up and you can see the little hole that you came from, but there's a wall next to you. Behind you is like a weird drop off, just like the sky is outside on this map. It's like this weird perceptive reflective space. But in front of you is a hallway that like kind of goes towards that same black darkness, like just space, but you see this turn. You start to hear these like these large footsteps. You can hear this like buzzing, this crackling.
So Apzen hears like it sounds like a bunch of enemies.
It sounds like you can give me you can use this turn, part of this turn, to give me a perception check. Like and like really perceive into. You're successfully stealth.
All right, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You hear those large steps. You start to count like 4 at a time. Like it seems like what seems to be like 2 larger creatures with 4 legs that they're doing a grunting, and you hear like a singular like just like bipedal movement going around that is like hosting the buzzing noise. So So you feel like it's like two bigger little creatures and like a singular entity there. It doesn't seem like it's like a swarm of enemies.
Yeah.
All of this is echoing around you.
Okay. I will pull out my
YouTube, Tim. We're gonna have to blur it.
kind of like swings around Aurora Edge, and so can I can't see anything at all.
You can't see because you're in a hallway that just ends in total darkness, but there is like a left turn there.
All right, I'm gonna grab. Mac is right near me still, right?
Yeah, Mac's right next to you.
All right, I'm gonna grab Mac, and throw him on the back of my on my back, and I'm gonna fly through the hallway to the left.
Okay, so you just out in the open, or are you gonna go to like the edge of the opening?
Yeah. I mean, like I'm gonna like. I'm flying pretty stealthy in my Raven's wings. Just
Okay.
I'm not making any.
I'll say Mac, give me a stealth check with advantage. I'll just say because he's like holding you, keeping you quiet,
Cradling me. All right, natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Booyah!
I think it's +2 that I have. Let me see. No, -1. So natural 20, but.
All right, so you fly to the edge of this hall, and I'm gonna pull this map up here. You're kind of like around this corner over here, and I'll share this with you. So you see this like room, and you can get this glance of like these little creatures over here, and you just came from like this back way right here, back dimension towards you, kind of behind this wall.
Yeah.
I say
You're kind of like back here, looking into the room.
So is there so there's no real like big ceiling, right?
No, it's just straight shot up to that hole in the ground.
I'm gonna be. Fuck yeah. All right, I'm gonna fly up on top of that wall, like with the door that's kind of in front of us.
Okay. All right, so you like fly up here on this wall up here.
Yeah.
Max coming back here.
Yeah. I'll literally say to Apzen, yo, Apzen, I can get everybody here too. So
Let's do that.
if you can survive for 6 seconds, you can survive for 12 seconds.
Oh,
Absent as you fly up here, we'll say you've used
Those things are so
you've used a good bit of your movement. You probably used about 30 feet of your movement.
I have 60 feet.
Okay, 60 feet.
Damn.
You have a little bit. You had a little bit of movement left. You see the door over here and this blood trail by this door, and you see the door like sliding closed, and you can see another chamber open up, and Antoinette is like walking in there, kind of stumbled forward, and you can see the door is like halfway closed at this point. Like it is closing right now.
Unreasonable.
That is more than, it's probably a little bit more than 60 feet away.
Wait, does wing baton flight, does that double my speed, or does, because it's not in the description.
It just gives you a flying speed of 60 feet.
Okay, yeah. So,
Yeah,
right,
unless your barbarian nature allows you to move further.
only on onset of rage.
You can just punch yourself in the face and keep your rage going. Too.
All right, so where that blood is, the door just is closing, but we're not going to get there in time.
Apzen, just go. Ugh!
Okay, I'm gonna fly and throw my sword to like try to stop the door from closing.
Oh fuck yeah!
All right.
This is what I needed.
Dude, I like
This and the sword in the door.
All right. Let me see what I'm gonna make you roll for that.
You're gonna make me roll an athletics check.
Dude, I just want to see Apzen holding the door open, like in front of everybody. I just want to see him.
Because
You,
And athletics
you would
are
like
Hands over and I'll rip it open.
me to
Let me stick.
roll
Get
an
used to
athletics check. Your
Right.
DM sense
You're trying
is
to
telling you.
throw your sword more than 60 feet.
No, well, no. How far away is it?
I mean, around this little corner, it's over 60 feet.
Yeah, so I used 30 of my flight, so I'm only throwing 30 feet.
So you want to get like.
Oh yeah, I don't give a
like,
fuck
real
about these
close.
little assholes. I'm trying to stop this door.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
I know my boys are coming behind me, cleaning up. And my girl.
All right, I'll say make an athletics check. See if you can throw it.
Fuck yeah.
You got to show us the dice.
If only I had advantage.
Show us the dice.
You know, I can only help out so much.
Hey, 17 is it? So plus 10.
17.
So
Jesus
27.
Christ.
27. I'll say.
He javelin throws it.
Sick.
And he,
I'll
you know,
say-
rings her up, just
Stamping it in the face. Slides through just enough.
I will say that basically the actual blade part of the sword, it makes it through the door because it's like closing and you have to like time it to stick the door into it. So that's a good roll though. I'll say the hilt gets stuck into the door as it closes. So like you have the hilt size crack in the door. That's going to be the end of your turn right there.
yeah.
All of these creatures see you and like, I'm gonna roll. Actually, we're gonna get into Apzen. I think you roll initiative. We're gonna go to another initiative in this room.
I gotta push my ones.
Mac, if you want to go into initiative as well.
Sure.
Or you don't have to in the moment. I mean, but
I rolled a 19.
Apzen's
I
like,
mean, yeah, I'm gonna be flying back up for a second, probably, and then coming back.
all right, let me roll for these guys. All right, that's going to bring us to. We'll start that combat in a second, but that's going to bring us to Versus turn.
Okay. I'm
Versa.
going to peek
What are you doing?
in the well. Yeah. I'm gonna peek around the center thing. The like center of that circle, and I'm going to scream and cast Shatter on the orb near Titty. But before I do, I'll make an intelligence check just to verify that is the orb that is connected to 7 and 8. If that's okay with you, Alex.
Your character doesn't know about the connections with the. So you would have to investigate the switch. You know what I mean? To know like even anything about the switches, you know.
I've watched them hit the switches and the revenants fall. I know they're
Right,
connected.
so I'll
No,
say
you've
this:
seen me essentially massage the orbs with my hands.
Your character would know that these switches turn off these revenants, I don't know that your character would necessarily know. Oh, 7 and 8, 5 and 6. These numbers are not on these revenants.
You're right.
So you could investigate. What are you proficient
Can I make
in?
a perception?
You could make a perception. It would be a bonus action though.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
it just takes a
it's
second.
mean
Like,
and unfair, and you're prejudicing me. Okay, fine, whatever. If you
great
don't want
argument,
me,
but
if you don't want me to heal, but yeah, I
great
wasn't gonna
argument,
do
but
anything with that. But anyway, that's gonna be a natural 9 plus 11, dirty 20.
dirty 20. I will say.
Because I am perceptive as a motherfucker.
I'll say if you get in front of this one and kind of perceive what these orbs look like, you do start to see nature of that green energy that's coming from each orb to each revenant, and you are able to determine like which ones you're trying to turn off. 7 and 8. The one closest to Tiddy is the 7 and 8. Yes.
Then I'm going to cast Shatter at the 3rd level, and I'm going to craft it around to where it doesn't hit Tiddy, because it has like a 20-foot diameter. I mean, I think if I centered it right on the orb, it wouldn't hit Tiddy.
What are you casting?
Like
Sorry?
Shatter.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to if I don't have to, because then I'm going to have to heal your bitch ass.
You could definitely place it to where it doesn't heal. Like if it's a radius.
Okay, it has to make a con save of 18.
Okay.
And so does number 6.
Okay. It's an object, so its constitution is not great, but it's still some. That's 13 total constitution save on these. The switch fails, and then number 6 is
number 6 is automatic. Automatically fail because it's prone.
It's stunned, so it would automatically fail. Technically, I think. I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, that's obviously a you call. I don't know if that's wrong.
I'll say yeah. It's fucking turned off, like you're shattering its corpse. But basically,
Okay.
it is a corpse.
Okay. All right. So they both take 4d8. I think it's thunder damage. Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah.
Let's
go.
Let's fucking go.
4d8 thunder damage. Yeah.
Damn. 6, 13, 19 thunder damage.
So the orb completely just disintegrates with the shatter. The orb says, and there's no more connection being made from this like conduit underground that you can now see right there standing Tidarious. These two turn off.
And then I'm going to use my last teleport to...
I didn't even plan for 7. I didn't even plan for those specific ones to be right there. What the fuck? All right, so what you got?
Yeah.
I'm going to use my... because I don't have a bonus action.
I was just about to say, Tim, turn it up a little bit. Let's get him louder.
Oh, let's go.
I'm going to use my last teleport to... What does the hole look like? Can I see if there's like something over it that I can grab.
Up top, on this mausoleum right here.
Yes, in the hole, specifically the hole.
I mean, this thing stands about 15 feet off the surface of the ground, and the ceiling curves up towards a stained glass dome that is now shattered. So you're looking at it up like this, and it just looks like the roof comes around this dome. You know, it's not something.
I'm gonna teleport directly over the hole and then grab onto the ledge, and I'm gonna telepathically holler at Mac. Hey! I'm over the hole. No one let me die. Please.
And in your head, you'll hear, well, I hope you can pull yourself back up.
Ah!
You all see, Mac. You see these. You hear these creatures
off.
starting to react and become aware that people are here. You know, Mac, you down
It's
there.
a screaming.
I'd like to say, whenever in the initiative that we originally had, because I still want to interact with the map we're in, the overworld, you might say.
Yes, yeah. We're coming. It's the Revenant's turns. It's the Revenant's turns now. So these two
teleport everybody or just yourself?
6 and 7,
That was my last
unfortunately, are going to
Easy
wake
guess.
back up.
Well,
They are not stunned anymore. These two by Tidarious.
Did he take
6-1.
damage? By the way, Alex.
He did not take damage.
Number 6.
Number 6. He did. He's still standing. These things are extremely strong. But that's the end of their turn. They're coming out of the stunned condition. These were turned off just now, so they're on their next turn. That's going to bring us to Mac. So Mac, back to you in the crypt. What are you doing in here?
All right, so Versa didn't teleport over to stuff. Okay, just making sure.
She's up there.
I
She's about 80 feet, above you, hanging on the pole, holding the hole open.
All right. Made things difficult here. All right. Well, I'll fly up because I fly. I'll go up to the top of one of these ruins, Alex. Probably like that top of the pillar, maybe the Apzen is right on. Kind of make me a prime target, but I want to use that to get a little bit of vantage point. And then from there, I'm going to connect a gate to the... I'm going to use Arcane Gate. I'm going to connect a gate to the ground where we're at. And then I should be able to see up to where Versa is. And I'm going to put a gate right at the entrance to the hole.
I'm going to put like a gate right here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like a portal right there, and then one right up to the top of the hole as far as I can see. Because I won't be able to see much, just probably like literally the lip or a little bit past it, even up top. But
how far can you? What's the spell's
500
name?
feet.
Oh yeah, easy. So I
literally forgot about this shit, and I was like, wait, this would have been good, but it's fine. It's fine.
Put it. You can put it right up at the top. I mean, you could see the opening. I mean, you know what the surrounding is.
sick. Reminds me of Doctor Strange. I love it.
So.
Yeah, it's circle in the air, and it
Has to be.
starts
I agree.
Sick. Two portals
Literally,
open.
portal PNG. Kind of mimicking these, Mac. Whoever made these portals, mimicking, not that of an essence,
And I think in my head, God, they're making me use a lot of high-level spells. What the fuck? And then my flight drops. Which is why I wanted to be on top of that pillar. Because Arcane Gate is concentration. Good. Yeah. God fucking damn it.
I need you to roll initiative, Mac.
Yeah, I was about to say, son of a bitch.
I'll need you.
Up in a bad little spot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm transitioning into a second initiative here, so just bear with me. So you could end your turn doing that, as far as not in this battle right here, setting up the arcane gate, and then going into initiative. It's going to be the end of your turn. You might not be next on it, but you might have a couple turns. So like you and Chance are going into a separate initiative here. That was your last turn in the last.
I was about to say, should I do? All right. Well, real quick.
Unless you.
I think.
Yeah.
I would just pull out maybe. I have a superior in the bag, so I would before going initiative. I would just want to pull that out and pop that out of the bag.
Perfect.
I guess it's my bonus action, and then I'll just. How far is it to get off the pillar? How far to the ground?
35 feet about.
All right, that's about 10 feet or 10 damage per foot. Oh. All right, I will.
I mean, you can give me an athletics check.
I'm about to say, I think that's why I pull out that, or actually maybe a greater potion I pull out instead of superior. I might have to jump off this bitch. So I'll try to do an athletics.
Yeah, give me an athletics.
I'll try to jump off of it and then go through the portal so I can see what's happening on the other side real quick.
Okay, all right.
Unless, would it be only a bonus action to hand Apzen something? Or would it be an action? Like if I was to hand him the superior?
It would be your bonus action for sure. It wouldn't be an action just to hand him something.
Okay,
But he's like flying in the air. Like you can't really hand him anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Apzen's like hovering right here.
No, Alex, with that music, they could. Hold it up, Mac!
I'm about to say, I jump off, hand it to him, backflip off the throne.
I mean, you can make an athletics check. The DC is 40, though.
I'm about to say, just now you have like a -4 or something with athletics. I was like, wait, I am going to get hurt from this.
Yeah, Apzen is like flying,
Just throw it up. I'll catch it.
Yeah, I'll just throw a superior. I'll throw a superior up in the air. A superior healing potion.
All right, give me an athletics check.
And I won't jump off, Alex. I'll just stay up there.
Okay, all right. Give me an athletics check. Apzen, give me a sleight of hand check.
All right. It was a natural 19, but I have to look at what my athletics is. A -2, so 17.
Ooh, not that great a throw. Well, decent throw, but
it's the best throw. One of the best throws I can do.
It's Mac's best throw ever for sure. Can Apzen catch it? Give me a.
And then you look at it.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Just never thrown a ball or anything in their fucking life. There's no art to it.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19. What'd you roll?
17.
17, 19. So, tuck throw, Apzen. You snag it off of your.
Fucking me, bro.
Bro. So, Apzen, Aurora's Edge, one hand, potion in this hand. Actually, you don't have Aurora's Edge. You have.
I don't.
You just. Yeah.
I got my axe on my back, my winter towel.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and that'll be, I guess, that ends my turn.
All right. So roll initiative, yeah.
I'll use the dragon. That is
the other map.
21 for my, the second
21,
initiative.
nice.
17 plus 4. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah. All right, so you move to that space.
Although I'm like, man,
that's going to bring us to Blood Hags no longer. Pity, your turn. These two revenants just got back up, but it's the end of their turn. You're at the end of this round. You see your allies making their way to this new open gate. Oh, what's your movement speed? 30?
It's gnarly.
You could get 60 full feet would get you like climbing up the 15-foot building right here. Moving dash doubles your movement speed. So dash so 60 feet right here will put you right here. Look, you would have to use your action to dash, and that would allow you to use another set of movement speed to move 60 feet. And with 60 feet, it gets you at the crest of the building. You are literally climbing up to the top of this like mausoleum structure. Is that part of your ability set?
Dashing is an action.
You can use dash, but you have to use it as an action. Like go
Monks,
to your correct. Yeah. Correct.
use your bonus action to heal. If you have a potion.
You don't have Misty still? No, I guess Paladins might not be able to get it.
Man. Yeah, son of a bitch. Yeah, you can't.
Thank God.
You can literally bonus action go 30 feet with Misty Step. I was wondering. Annoying.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I thought you had Misty Step. Apparently not. But yeah, go to your actions and click dash and read that. It allows. Okay.
Like the dash did more. Yeah. I see what, yeah.
Straight
The
up.
walking speed was you just jauntily, literally walking up. Like, nah, time to run.
It's a stroll and then a sprint.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not. But you can see Versa up there. You can physically see the portal right there, the gate that Mac has cast.
And then the next turn,
Okay.
they immediately think about flanking you.
Glee, that's gonna bring us to your turn.
All right. So Glee's gonna sprint. I guess he'll sprint up by Titty. And how far is Titty from getting to the top right now? Because he's gonna use his action to use a dash, even though he can bonus action it. Because he's gonna use his 60 feet to get to the top of the, if he can, try to get to the top.
You could get to the top of it.
All right, yeah. So he's gonna do a little backflip up to. Well, really, he do a backhand spring and then try to scale the wall after and flip up. Actually, no, he'll wall run. Fucking-
Yeah, climb up Titty. I mean, you couldn't get that close to Titty, honestly. You'd have to go straight barrel roll, backflip, back second hand spring, double twist, kick flip,
Yeah.
Go girls.
Versus
Bird is cold in here.
hold
There
up a
must
10.
And then
there
as
must be
he's
some
doing that,
clovers in the atmosphere.
720 McDonald's
Shit.
milkshake for sure.
he's gonna try to. Well, I'm gonna literally, as I flip forward, he's gonna do a front flip, look at Titty, and he's gonna say mentally, "Just fail this," and he's gonna use his telekinesis to try to pull him up to,
No,
because he can use it like, I think it's like 5 feet, so he can get a little further essentially
Just
to get up.
Titty right there, crawling up on his
Yeah.
stomach, on the ledge.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
And then
Who's
and then we're
yours?
just chilling there.
Okay.
Right, you.
Damn. You got to remember that. Yeah. This one. We're coming to the end of 1 minute. But that's going to bring us to. I mean, we're moving into another initiative, so like time is weird when you do that. But I mean, these two initiatives probably wouldn't even be a minute total. But like we're further into a minute than 0. All right, that's going to bring us to Glee. End of your turn.
Yep.
We're moving into the other initiative. Are you all just fleeing into the gate?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point,
jump in.
All right. So you see this large bat type of creature come and land on the ground. Let me pull him into here. Boom! He just like swarms on the ground and starts to like sniff around. His eye sockets are empty, and there's these hollow yellow, beads of light coming from like further back than his head should go. Emptiness coming from his like giant jaw. Let's blow him up. The bat of the bellow is here, and he's just like
Stream.
you can see like refractive plasma coming out of his mouth as you all like flee into this gate. Because the revenants and stuff basically at this point are using their turn to get up here.
You gotta get the
Where
fuck
you're
out.
at. But if you're gonna use your next turn to get up here, we're gonna go into this other initiative. So I need everybody who isn't in this one, Versa, Glee, Tidarious, roll initiative, and we're moving to this tab instead as you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we just come in wherever with our boy? You know what I mean? Because we're running in. We're like fucking.
I mean, we can. Who wants to go first? Versa.
Because I don't want to yeah.
I got a dirty 20.
All right, Versa.
All right, I guess we're rolling. All right.
Don't die.
Wait. Fuck.
Two.
Christ. I don't know if y'all can see that bad boy
I'm
right
gonna just
there.
start right your last city. I'm not even gonna ask.
I don't know. I was trying there. Natural 20. So plus
Natural 20.
13,
All
so
right.
33.
So, boom.
God,
Perfect.
that was my
The
only
initiative
nat
is
20.
switching. So technically, the high and low of that doesn't really even matter in the grand scheme of you walking through a gate, coming into this like large ruined temple offsite. The world is the same, blackness, darkness, reflecting this all around you as you all walk in. It's gonna bring you all in to here. Versa right there. Glee. And then Tidarious right here. And you all see Max standing there.
Glowing
Apzen
crown.
floating in the air, and you can see these creatures making their way towards you. This one is going to run towards the gate. Boom, boom, boom. And he's going to leap up about 30 feet in the air. Apzen, he comes by you. He doesn't even look at you. This creature once had wings, but they have been cut off, and his wings were slaughtered. And now he is like bat-like face comes right next to you. Make an opportunity attack. He's reaching out of your grass right here, and he's going to slam on top of the three
Nat
of
20.
you. Versa, Nat 20. Okay, all right, go ahead and make an attack roll. Versa, Tidarious, Glee. I need you all to give me. You can
And if
use
you're 30
strength
feet
or
in the air,
you can-
that does mean he went by me as well. And as a war mage, I can cast one spell on him as he passes me as an active opportunity.
he. How far does he have to be to you?
I think it's like 10
Just-
feet.
Okay.
And like if he's jumping past that pole, I mean, he should be within my range then.
Yeah. So, what do you want to cast?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Will's like, disintegration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this creature's like
Yes, I will take the
slamming
party.
on top of your party. You know, you see the trajectory as it passes in front of you.
I guess
Its arms are like fucking 18 feet long.
I mean, it's gonna be a big fucking hole, man. Wasting some fucking spells.
He looks like a bitch.
Alex, that was a. So I have Winter's Howl.
Yeah.
But I just like put it right in his shoulder, just like take all of his momentum. 44 points of damage
44.
Jesus
Nice.
Christ. What an op.
on a net 20, baby.
That's 20. So you just crush him. You cleave behind him. Mac, you can see him as the ice just forms across his back in a giant Winter's House slash.
Like
Mac,
I'll do what is it? Because the blight won't work on him, so or might, but I'll just hit with one of my crown of stars. I'll just hit a radiant damage on him.
Okay, all right. I think blight is
I don't
touch
think
too.
there's anything else that I can do that because it has to be a single target, and that's the only single target thing I have.
All right, yeah, go for it. Attack roll.
I mean, I do have others, but I just don't think they would be as effective on him. Why is this not?
What about your Crown of Stars?
Yeah, I have my crown of stars. That was the
Yeah,
first
nice.
thing I cast. So 17 plus 10, so 27 to hit,
Yeah, definitely hits.
and then it's 40-12.
Nice damage chance also. I
Yeah.
was muted, but that shit was fire. I heard that.
That's just fire.
See if I could do.
Thunk! Right in the shoulder.
A ton of damage. Oh!
Yeah, baby.
And that's your
Unreal.
Plus 9. So what is that? 37 points of radiant damage.
37. Nice. Ooh, putting some damage on this motherfucker.
And so I have 5 stars left because I think I cast or I shot one already, like when I was up.
It was one or two, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think it was just one because I used spells.
Blame the tank!
I think it's
Yeah,
only
that's
one,
fine.
too.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I have 5 left.
Okay, all right. Can we take a little break right here as we get
Yeah, I
into
think
this?
it's so
We've
bad.
already heavily damaged this creature, but
Absolutely not.
Hold on. Before we go on break, I need Versa, Glee, and Tidarious to give me either a strength or a dex saving throw.
That's a dex.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a spell or magical?
This is not.
I'm
This is
joking,
this
I'm
is
joking,
a
I'm joking.
okay.
I know.
This is
Y'all better
called deadly.
believe.
This is deadly leap.
And I
I
get a
gotta
plus
believe I'm
3
doing a dex check.
to the titty.
And a
fucking
14 plus
goddamn.
10, 24. And I'm
24,
using
okay.
evasion. Well, I don't. It's a pass.
Strength or dex?
15.
24 dex check.
15. 15 is a failure. You have
That's
a.
nice.
Remember, you're next to Titty, so you have.
That was with I rolled a nat.
Oh.
4.
Okay,
27.
Versa, 27. Titty, what'd you roll? 20.
Fuck yeah.
You both, Titty and Glee, still smash. There's claws that this thing just. It almost looks like he lands like this and like fucking sweeps in front of him as his back claws come forward too. You both take 28 points of slashing damage. Versus you take 56 points of slashing damage.
I evade.
Jesus
I don't
God.
take any because I have evasion.
Okay. So.
dex. I go,
Let me go, Pitt.
I'm
We're gonna
so
take a drink
sorry.
on that, and we're coming right back into this. 28, sorry, and then versus 56.
Are you up still, Versa?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
be right back.
Luckily, I've been hailing everybody, including myself, the entire time. Yeah, do that. I've got two.
Here you're healing.
I've got two mass cure wounds left. One through the staff. Okay. And one through the staff and one with a head level spell slot.
If you're looking rough too, I think let me double check. I have life transference, so All right, yeah, never mind. 'Cause I was about to say, actually,
Do that next turn, please. Yes. No, don't bring me back all the way, but like use like out of 100.
Killing in the name
Okay.
of.
That's fine. I'm gonna Okay, word. I'm gonna use next turn to heal everybody. Um. You're right, and you can't use Beacon if you heal me. Heal me second round. And then second round. Exactly. This round, I'm going to cast Animate Objects because we need to kill these bitches. Or I might try, depending on what they do, I might try and. Yeah, I know. And I'm under the bat. I'm going pig.
Tim, play your music. I can't hear it. Yeah, versus right. No. Yeah. Louder. Make it louder. Oh, is it? Turn your computer volume down. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I can definitely hear it. This is good, honestly. It's like a little too loud. I know. That's no. How you had it just a second ago before you changed it was perfect because I can hear it, but I can also hear you very well. You know, Mike, say something. You're muted.
Hold on one sec. Up.
Yeah.
Dude, Tim.
I would
I gotta say,
DJ,
dude,
honestly.
it's
I
fire
would.
every
It's just it's hard to
It-
do it. Your shit's kind of cutting out for me. Am I getting slow? Yeah. Maybe it's me. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Stay loyal, Poppy. That should be our catchphrase. Stay loyal, Poppy. Fucking dumb as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, Chance. Look, I'm out. Titty. So Titty's making that game, right, Chance?
Yeah, I saw that.
And he's like a studio. So I said Titty Studios, and I wanted to come up with like a, how when you're playing a video game, they make like a little video for it before the game plays, like Bungie or whatever. This is Titties right here. Let me share this. Can you see?
Yeah.
Wait, let me turn the volume on. Why isn't that volume working?
Holy shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Holy shit.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Obviously it wouldn't play like 3 times like that back to back, but
I think you should.
that was just so y'all got the gist.
I feel, yeah, dude. That would, like, I don't know. Besides,
Yes.
This is the trailer I made with AI for Titty's game.
If I review it anyway, this is one that will go hard.
Oh, here you go.
I can't find sour cream. I'm freaking out.
Do that. There's Will. Will says start whenever.
What's it?
It was loud as fuck. All right, he said start. All right, we're starting. So everybody took that damage. We're going into this other initiative right here. Apzen, your turn. You see that creature land. You see your giant axe mark on its back. You see Mac shot one of his crowns of stars at it.
Right. Hold on, why is the map?
Yeah, share my screen real quick. Sorry. All right, yeah. So after you're kind of floating there, like mid center of this space.
All right, how far away is that yellow highlighted figure?
Probably 65. Yeah, 65 feet from you.
And how far away is he from the other wingless creature?
Probably 20 feet.
All right, I'm going to.
They're both on the ground.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, do I go towards the door or do I?
You can see them at this point, like the door is like still trying to close shut. Like by no means did your blade stop it. Like it is damaging your blade the more you keep it in here,
All right, I'm going to run to the. I'm gonna fly to the door and try to like put my hand, like try to break it open.
So
Right.
sick.
I mean, I assume like you're running to the door and you're trying to like
Not running, flying.
flying to the doors. You swoop in and like the door is like this thick and your handle is sticking out of it, like the hilts, and where the blade sets in all the way to the handle.
Yeah, so
And you're
yeah. There's enough room for me to get my hand in it, right?
Man, not really. Like it's hard. So like describing what you do. Are you trying to use your hands to push in? Are you trying to use the blade to leverage you? Are you trying
Here's
to
what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna like flip the wrist and my shield pops up. And I grab my shield and I jam it in there and just try to wedge. And to get my hands in there to open it.
Just give me a strength check. It's like straight just using that forearm shield to just wedge it in there with
I'm gonna use my blessing. Nat 20, fuck yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
So like you start sticking
21
the
actually.
shield.
21 plus.
You stick the shield in like with your elbow, and you kind of like tear off a piece of the door there, and you're able to like get a hand in and start like crushing at this door and like forcing yourself to stop this mechanism. Like the door is still fighting you, but you're like opening it. You have a grasp on it, and you're like able to open up. You look in, and you see a chamber, almost like a small religious chamber, and it is lined with coffins on the side, and there's this large, what looks to be piped in fountain of crimson red, and you see Antoinette like sitting in this large it's hard to see like what you're doing, but you're having to like look across a pedestal at the center, but she is like getting in some type of contraption.
Oh shit!
All right, do I have any time to do something, or is that all my like?
I mean, that's your action and your movement. So like you could move through the door, but it might shut behind you, like with a nat 20 strength check, unless you're like holding the door open at this point. You hear the Stormlord in your mind. I got swords. Can you hear me or no?
Oh no, Tiddy, would you turn it down like a tad? I know we're going. Okay,
Chance.
Perfect.
At the end of your turn,
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I thought that was agreed to.
you're holding the door.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to bring us to this Carol Hulk. This
Perfect.
Carol Hulk over here's turn. This one is going to run and leap on top of you, Apzen. Oh, just bellowing through this as you're trying to hold the door open. I need you to make.
Is it pass within 10 feet of back? Oh, he used his reaction already. Never mind.
Yes. Yeah. But Mac's turn is next, though. So, is he back yet or no? So, Apzen, I need you to make dexterity saving throw. This creature just lands behind you in a viscera of like large claw blades.
17.
17 does not succeed. You're still raging, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you only take half of this slashing and bludgeoning damage, which is a total of 28 points. That's already half as this creature just lands on top of you.
Okay, I look at him and Storm's Fury just like, as I'm holding it, I look over and just lightning just shoots out of Apzen's mouth, smoking this guy.
Okay, hell yeah. I will need you to make a Constitution saving throw to be able to hold the door open at this point. Not crazy high DC.
Yeah, bet. All right.
But the door is like fighting against you still. Like your blade is now dropped to the ground. You can hear in the distance of the room.
All right, he's gonna. He needs to
So it's
make.
Deck save, right?
Yeah.
That's a 21 total.
Wait, no, it's a
Natural.
strength,
Strength save.
save.
Strength save is that's a 16 total.
Not enough.
17 total actually.
Nope.
All right, so he takes full damage.
36, and he goes 20 feet back.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, pretty nifty, man. I don't really get to use that a lot. 563. So we got 14 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
14 points, nice. All right, it's Carol 2 right there. He has not been damaged yet. These creatures are pretty sturdy. He's knocked 20 feet back as you blast him with this lightning. You can see it shredding his chest. Make a Constitution saving throw for me. That's going to bring us to Mac's turn.
Big money, no fucking limits.
Big money.
Oh, buddy, that's not great. Is 18 gonna make it?
18. The door as you're like doing all of this, trying to, and you're on this side of the door. You're not through the door yet, and you're like turning around to do all of this, and the door slams shut on you. You have like a hold on barely on the door, but it does like close. Like the door is, the blade is kind of at the bottom right there. But there's a chance you can make another check to open it. But you've lost all ground that you gained. All right, that's going to bring us to Mac's turn.
All right, everybody's through the portal.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody is on this side of the gate. They're
Portal's
under
closed.
this.
Immediately closes.
Okay, all right. Hell yeah, boom.
All right, I look down, see,
Good.
yeah. All right, I look down, see Apzen. I've seen him struggling with the door, right?
Yeah, this Carol Hulk's probably a little further back right here with the blast.
Okay.
But mean and nasty looking.
So I am going to use, I guess, I'll use my last 5th level spell. I'll cast Buckman's Hand. And, beautifully manicured lily white hands will appear in the air. A singular hand, just like we're playing Smash right now. And it's going to go assist Apzen in opening the door.
Okay. All right.
And has the advantage point of it, though, because the hand has 28 strength.
28 strength. You'll make a check with advantage for sure. Apzen still has hold on the door, so like the check would be much harder if the hand was just trying to open the door. Like Apzen made ground, he lost it, he still has some. So the hand is coming in with advantage.
Back door.
It's got 4 fingers, so the other one's just kind of wandering. We're not sure.
All right, yeah. So give me a strength check with advantage.
Try and get at so we can hopefully open this. So Apzen doesn't have to fucking worry about it. Natural fucking 20.
Let's go.
What?
Yeah.
What is 28? It's 26. So I think it's plus 9, is it? So 29 in total.
Yes.
29 in total.
Or no, sorry, it's a 26. I think it's 26 strength, so 28 in total.
Yeah. No. Oh,
even still, it's a natural 20, which matters the most, honestly. But Apzen is the second you kind of like start to falter and lose faith in getting this, that hand swoops in and comes right in to help the ground you still have. And shoves the door open again. You know, we're talking person and a half wide, fighting the mechanism of this door. And the hand just helps you and kind of like falter the door in its place and turn it basically up into the mechanism that it was attached to. So like it's broken in almost like a, you know, parallelogram shape. You can hear in the distance
testosterone flowing.
That's going to bring us to Matt. That's your hand.
I'm going to turn to the creature that already hit.
Okay, this one right here?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot another Crown of Stars Radiant Blast at it. That'll be natural 18 to 28.
28 definitely hits. Yeah, y'all hit this one for some good damage already.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can clear this for them.
On top of your party, just ready to...
Fucking right. That's actually really nice. All right, 10, so 20 plus 5, 25 plus 12, so 37.
37 is this creature versus Tidarious and Glee. Like, this creature is like literally leaps up again. You see Mac just describe how you fucking decimate this thing in front of them, Mac.
Yeah, y'all watch a very, very real star. It doesn't look like a twinkling one by any means. You know, looks like a spherical mass fucking fly at this thing and just immediately combust the entire being in a miniature nuclear explosion.
Sick.
Causes fission to all of its atoms at once. So it just literally flies to it, and the thing just literally combusts in its own little explosion.
Tidarious, as you pull your sword, get ready for it just to attack. It just, its whole face explodes into your mouth.
Blood just goes all on them.
Just eyeball. Tidarious, you crunch on the eyeball.
I'm gonna have to redo my hair.
This thing's down. Good hits on that motherfucker. You see, your vision is all clear, as you can see this other one just like about to rush into around this corner in front of you all. This Mac, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
You're staying here. So this guy right here, you see him. This is the creature with the sword that's like buzzing with yellow light from across the room. He holds up his sword, and you can see it thundering with energy as he just immediately, he's going to rush forward. Let's see. He is going to go. You see him just like take the sword and stab it like into the space behind him and jut forward right towards Apzen. Here comes the flood. And a teleport. And he is going to straight up try to eviscerate you with his tainted willow.
It's all right. Apzen's like a Viltrumite, you know. You could just rip his organs out and be fine.
25 to hit, Apzen.
Yeah, it
is. And 24 to hit.
Yep.
So that's going to be he stabs the sword into you, and Tidarious, you see as he teleports forward this similar smite energy that he's conjuring, and he's going to use blinded smite on you, Apzen. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Good.
As he goes to attack you, and just boom, boom, his sword erupts with energy around you.
Yeah. You did dick, dude. I got a 26.
26. Okay, all right. So you are not blinded.
With honor and silent.
You are not
talking mad shit.
You're not blinded by the energy. You're still going to take the damage, though. Some of it is necrotic, so I'll let you know which.
Wait, what was his hit to hit? He hit him with it? Was it the hit?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was he's hitting him with his sword.
Oh, I'm
He
just
hit him
making
twice.
sure. Silvery barbs.
I'll say at this point I'm already rolling damage, so maybe try to do it a little sooner next
I
time.
don't know. From what Silvery Barb says, it says it can you can do the fact moment of uncertainty during creature.
I mean,
it actually says
I'll say this.
Must re-roll, but I understand.
I'll say I already rolled the damage,
I know.
so for next time I'll set that rule, and then you can argue against that rule. Okay. All right, so that's going to be 9 plus 23 points of slashing damage, which is half to 11. And that's going to be there's necrotic energy is 13 points of necrotic damage. So 11
that business
plus-
in a second, bro.
plus 13. This creature is like standing in front of you. He's got this shawl on him, and he's like this bone skeleton. It looks like this skeleton is like silver. He's got this sword in front of him. He's no expression at all. He's fighting against you. I need you to make. Well, no, the door's broken. So we're moving on to that's going to be Glee. Your turn.
Damn it.
Glizzle.
All right.
Glizzle.
Glizzy in the house.
Grizzle. The only enemy you see in front of you at the moment, you saw a flash of lightning go across the room, but this giant, bat-like creature.
Yeah.
See Mac up there. What you got?
All right. So I'm gonna go sprint. Glee pulls his glum mask down over his face. Fucking silently just sprints over to this wall over here, right next to this guy,
Turn it up, Tim.
and sprints up, dashes off of it, jumps up in the air, left foot, dashes off of it, and goes and stabs into this guy's back as he's driving his leg in, and just goes with his blade to try to sneak attack him right between his fucking bat wings, or literally on one of the, like where it connects, I guess.
All right, hell yeah. Give me. I mean, you're too high of a level for me to ask you for athletics.
But he's gonna use his bonus action to do the fucking rogue. God damn it, what's it called? It's that rogue thing, reliable. No.
Yeah, see, I'm just saying, wizards have a lot of spells and shit, but I can't automatically succeed on any possible check ever at this level.
You're also a child.
It's just like
You're also a child.
he
No
also
maneuver.
has the magical ability with his dagger to kind of use a.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just like, an athletic check might put my ass down.
Oh, yeah,
There
no,
will be-
I'll use a bonus.
Nobody
action
is
to-
going to get a magical item next campaign. I guarantee you, bro. It's just gonna be
That's bullshit.
no
unless-
magical item.
Unless we're marshals. we
Nothing.
need 'em.
Yeah,
Only gold.
Then marshals
Only
are gonna be
silver.
useless.
Only silver, bro.
Dude, we'll just have to
I
make them.
made
You're
1
right.
million iron daggers, and
No, there's no artificer. Just saying. It's all a
there's no
mirage.
god.
I'm gonna. Yeah, you sit there and you spend 2 weeks making the best weapon you've ever made with the turtles. It was all a mirage. And you wake up.
You're drowning of thirst in the desert.
Some wild sayings in Mirage. So you better watch out. All right. Okay. Glee, give me an attack roll.
All right, so the 18 plus. Here we go, 11. So 29. Yeah,
29.
that one. Clean feta.
29. Just
Plus
hit.
11. All right. So I don't know if does he take my bat boy? Does he take poison damage at all?
He does. Yeah, he'll do the poison damage. Yeah.
Fuck yeah! He's like one of the first people. All right, let's get it.
Is he like
that on the
menu?
It's just a 1d4, but it all adds.
these creatures are undead too. Like Tidarious, you get a sense of it. Mac, you get a sense of it.
Yeah, that's what Alex. I was like, fuck, man, all my shit is, literally necrotic damage. I don't think this is gonna work. It's like it was that or fireball.
Hey, OG.
Yeah,
OG fireball, dude.
Oh, yes, either.
Glee, what you got?
Guys, how she got them?
Fucking hot rolls.
This one has been hit by
Plus. So it's, yeah, no, it's 74 plus 10. So 74 points of damage. Again.
74 points of damage. 74, yes. So Glee, just as soon as you it into its skull, it just the creature just
Yeah. Yeah, it just literally fractures. Blood just shoots out of all these different fissures that's starting it. Under the
its
blade.
face explodes inside of its head behind you and blows up into your face.
And Glee, it just looks like a Fabio commercial though, because it's just.
Yes, yeah. All right, you land. You land. Give me an athletics check to land.
So
You're
that's
falling-
when I'm gonna use the bonus action I was gonna use to do elegant maneuver.
Okay.
So it just lets me do advantage on it. I use my bonus action to do advantage on any acrobatics or athletic checks.
All right, give me an advantage.
This athletics ain't my thing. Also, let's see. All right. Do I have a titties? Yeah, 13. It was
13,
15
I'll say you-
minus 2.
You take 7 points of fall damage.
Oh wait,
Wait.
fuck it. I'll wait, Alex. Can I use just my feather fall? I'll just waste the spell to go. How's that fun?
That's your bonus action, right? Or is that a reaction?
It's just
or-
a reaction, yeah, as you're falling.
You can do
Because I
that.
still have it because we didn't use it before, so it's like, ooh. Well, okay.
Easy enough. Floating to the ground right there. That's it. End of your
Right.
turn. You have like
Yeah.
maybe 5. Yeah, you really don't have any more.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah.
Let's go. That's gonna be Versa. Your turn. You just see Glee on this creature after it was blasted by a ray of lightning
Flips.
energy.
Lands.
Standing there next to Tidarious. You and Tidarious are under a ceremony, I believe, right?
Yeah, we're wedded. Not bedded,
Yeah.
but wedded.
Wow.
Yeah. So you kind of
Congratulations.
you and Tidarious kind of find yourselves in that moment. Like standing there, potentially not awkwardly. What are you doing, Versa?
Potentially not awkwardly.
What are you doing to
Is that
distract yourself from going through a ceremony with Tidarious?
I am stabbing my eyes out, and
Took the
that's
eyeballs,
my
put them on her
titty.
eyes. All right. So
No, what'd you do to that portal? They did
What you
somehow
got,
right.
Versa?
I'm going to God damn it. Okay, I am going to bonus action and sing a beautiful melody, ethereal and light. No. Oh my god. And I'm gonna bonus action. Inspa Apzen. Say something. I dare you, Chance. I'm waiting for it.
This is the first time this is happened all campaign.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
You know what? It's sad that I should be, happy about it. It should just be fucking normal.
You know what? I want all my hit points that I healed you for back.
All right, that's meta as fuck. You meta as fuck, y'all. Y'all are
I
both
sing
bitches.
Hauntingly beautiful melody.
You're both bitches.
And I give
There we go.
I give inspa to Apzen, and then I hold my action for when Tiddy casts Beacon, and I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds using the staff.
Okay. All right. So you're holding.
Yes, and I want to make sure I can get everyone.
Everyone is like, if you make your way kind of like behind this pillar, a little bit, you can get everyone. 60 feet.
Hey,
Yeah.
letting y'all know my charger is broke for this laptop. So I got 9% battery. I'm gonna try to get on my PC in a second.
Word.
We're coming up on the end of the round, so Tiddy is next versus holding her healing or mass heal word.
Mass Cure Wounds.
Mass Cure Wounds. That Apzen, that chance, that's going to bring us to you. So what are you doing on this turn? Are you going to try?
Wait, when did Tiddy go?
I'm sorry, Tiddy. It is Tiddy's turn. I'm sorry, Tiddy. I got you right here at the very bottom. I scanned over because you were so low on my pad right here. Tiddy, what do you got?
The ding sound echoes around us all.
That's a cannon
We're
sound
surrounded
right
by
there.
ding. We're surrounded by ding.
Ding. All right. Okay, but what are you casting?
And then I drop.
Okay. Whoa.
Starts melting rubber.
I use my last.
Max, like, I've never felt
my-
this before.
My
Yeah, Glee.
last,
Is this empathy?
I use my
Right.
last Mass Cure Wounds, as that's my trigger, and everyone gets 29 HP back.
Hell yeah. All right. Everybody add HP. Apzen,
I heard it.
what are you doing on your turn? Tiddy. What? I mean, you still have the rest of your turn.
Wow, how many times are you gonna fucking football me, bro?
You're down in focus, Chance. How? Tiddy, what are you doing on the rest of your turn? Give me something, Tim. God damn, I just called him Batman Hill. Come on. What the hell? Fuck Tim. Chance. Fuck Tim, bro. Tim, Chance. Fuck Tim, bro. All right, 30 feet. You get around this corner. You see this knight right here, and he's got this shimmering sword. He's jabbing into Apzen. That double. It's reflective in here. There's all kinds of mirrors and shit going on. Yeah. Supervision. Okay, all right. That's gonna bring us to the top of the round. Apzen. The door is now cracked open. You would have to bluntly force your way in there. But there's you almost hear the end of and just like a silence at the moment. This guy is behind you attacking you.
Yeah, I look at this asshole, and you just see Absen's wings just close, and then it just is a black and gold blur at this at that creature with my axe, and I'm just cleaving into him.
Fuck this dude up. Also,
Yeah.
Tim, that shirt's sick. I love that.
You're gonna be attacking with frenzy.
Yes.
It's got
I'm gonna be
friends.
Let's go. Give me two
Kick
attack
his
rolls.
ass, though. I was gonna say, yeah.
Not 20, bro.
Yeah, bro. Look, I rolled a 4 and a 20.
Bro, what the fuck? I hate y'all.
25, and then
Yeah,
20.
25 hits.
No, 20.
Both of those hit. Tim, are we playing some music or no?
A 42 on that first hit.
42. Right there, yeah. 42. He's still up, so you're cleaving into him. Winter's Howl, just door open behind you. You fully turn it. Boom. He's just like cleaving into him, knocking back, and he's readjusting. And I mean, he's looking pretty
20. So
crazy roughed up.
the first one is just like boom. Like it looks kind of like God, what was that? The Space Marine little like short clip from
Secret Level.
Donatello from the Ninja Turtles.
Cook.
All efficiency, nothing wasted. Just
Yeah, it's the efficient movement with the axe just down. So that was 42 on the first one, 24 on the second one.
24. So Apzen is like,
Oh, I'm not done. And
okay,
then,
what else you got? I didn't hear you.
what was that, Tim?
26 points in the
How much, Apzen?
26 on the last one. So 42
They don't know.
for 26. That's a lot, bro.
52 and 52.
Smoke in the room.
Yeah, so a little less than 100 points of damage right here on this Skull Knight guard. He's like immediately by your attacks, like caught off balance. And he's like looks around him, titties coming around the corner. He sees the door open behind you, and he's just kind of like, it looks like he bites his fate, and he's just fucking about to go in at you, which is gonna bring us to Mac's turn.
All right. I'll do
shit.
a.
You're up here, Mac.
Yeah, I'll have my hand. I'll have my hand fucking punch this bitch real quick. Okay, we'll just punch his ass.
Punch his ass. All right.
Yeah, as a
Bonus
bonus
action?
action, I can move it and have it, strike somebody. Let's see. So I'll do forceful hand, I think.
What do you say? What does Max say? Like, as he's like, does he order the hand around, or?
I say, you know what to do. Punch that bitch, and then just goes whop,
Punch.
boom,
I don't have a punch.
goes whop, 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 bing, bop,
Punch
boom,
animation. Let me go. Give me an attack roll with the hands.
bop. The type of shit you wouldn't understand. All right.
You know what to do.
That's a 24 to hit.
For definitely hit.
And the forceful hand, so I make a check with the hand strength, contested against the strength check of the target.
All right, strength
So we
check.
can either, it's up to you on this one, Alex, we can either both do athletic with it, or we can both do strength, is what it says.
Let's see. I'm gonna do strength if that's cool. Saving
yeah,
throw or just a regular check?
Just a normal check.
Oh, okay, let's go athletics then.
Yeah.
All right, you got a plus 8.
Yeah.
That's a fucking 13 total.
At natural 15 plus 8, with 23.
Right.
So the hand forces him back.
Man, hand is fire, bro.
Dude, the hand's crazy. I just never really used it. I never thought of it.
Big beast.
Yeah.
So it
Pushes him
the
back.
target up to 5 feet plus a number of equal. Oh, shit. That's a lot. plus a number of feet equal to 5 times your spell casting ability modifier, which is currently +5, so it goes 30 feet away. Like he flies away.
What? Boom! Boom. Wait, 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah,
30. So, like, right up into this corner by you today, so this pillar, he just punches the fucking end, and you know what to do.
Here, we do. It does a force palm. I think of Joran in my moment here. I think what would Joran have done? He would have done flat palm.
No, he's right up in your space at the moment. Like he's like slammed against the wall. You can see this sword like glimmering off of his hand.
And it does 8 damage. I don't know if it does
8
damage. Hitting against the wall.
Okay,
too.
nice.
I think it does do it in the rules. I can't remember.
I'll roll for that. That's another 7 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah,
so 15 points of damage right there. Hell yeah. I mean,
And
he's looking pretty hurt right now, you know.
I jump over to Versa, hit the ground, 35 damage, or whatever it is. Sorry, Alex, it's 35 feet. You said so. It's 3d10 damage. I take whatever you roll.
Okay. All right. 3d10.
Yeah, because I looked it up. I can't instantaneously cast a spell. Like,
Hey, I'll take whatever damage I could get on you, bro. Come on, let's go. 3d10.
Yeah.
That's 8 plus 9, 17 plus another 9, dude.
All right.
So
25.
25 points of falling damage.
Okay.
Or
So
bludgeoning damage,
25. It doesn't matter if I save or not. I'm going to drop concentration at that point and cast fly on Versa and I at the 4th level.
All right, dropping concentration on stars.
No. The stars are still there. I'm dropping concentration on the hand.
Oh, on the hand. Okay, all right.
Yeah, because the stars aren't concentration. That's why they're a 7th level spell. And then we both automatically gain 60 feet of movement. So I fly up over the pillar again and go all the way on the other side next to Chance. Or sorry, Apzen.
You beat Shomair?
Call me daddy, bitch.
Like, can you use the movement of? Can you use like when you
Let's
cast?
see.
Fly,
Yeah, let me see.
Can you immediately use it because you use most of your movement?
Well,
fall?
I was gonna say I don't think falling. I would use about 5 feet to jump off, maybe, but
yeah,
fall, so you just get fucked up. And that's like, yeah, I know from the rules, it's literally a fall doesn't count.
All right, so yeah, you want to fall?
It's a move.
Fly up. I mean, you fly up and over. You know.
I mean, yeah, I'm not getting through the door. I'm just like
you can
hovering
get back up here. I would say, man. Or whatever. Like, I'd say.
Let's see. Give you instant movement.
Where are you trying to be?
Trying to be over Apzen by the door.
Like up here? Up here?
Yeah, because it does. I do know how this works. Because what it does is it gives you an extra 30 feet of movement, right, on top of whatever you have, for a total of 60. So if you have 20, it gives you 40, right? But so depending on how much movement I just used.
Oh, so you can get like kind of back above him, kind of hovering where you were, or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. And Versa now also has fly, and so yeah, I'll be up top there, and that ends my turn.
That's going to bring us to the knight's turn. The knight is in front of you, Tidarious. He is going to pump in. You basically see him like smashed against the wall and just like looking over at the door. It is a skull of motionless face as he has his sword with 2 arms and he sees you in front of him, and you just hear this like guttural just, and he just slashes in front of you. You are familiar with, he is like giving the last of his smite abilities into this attack, and he is coming to attack you twice as he swings his sword down. Let's go. That's going to be 22 hits. 22 to hit. 22 hits. And that is 19 to hit.
Silver Bob's on the 22.
This guy's a badass, though. I like him.
Silvery Barbs on the 22.
Yep.
Bro. That's
love it.
still 20 to hit. So 20. There's 20 total. Okay, so second one. Is 21 to hit. 21. All right. So he's gonna.
Oh, also, I give advantage to Apzen for whatever his next, roll is with Silver Dogs. Just to...
You guys, I have a.
He's gonna pump all of this shit into here. So you're gonna pump in all this searing smite. He's gonna hit you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
For
branding smite. He's gonna hit you with.
Oh damn, he's sick.
10. So you're blinded by this strike. This is gonna be rough. Let's see. This is your next. It's 2d.
I tried to do that.
So you're gonna take. So that's 9.
Where's that silver bar? Okay.
13, 20. Two, 40.
It's real city survival.
Okay, so that's
This guy's head up like a watermelon.
and that's so that's 50 points of slashing damage.
Ooh,
Or, I'm
holy
sorry,
shit.
50 points of radiant damage, including the slashing
Aren't you?
damage.
Are you not immune to radiant?
Oh my god.
Did he?
So all the radiant damage would be. So you would take a total of. You would take a total of 20 points of slashing damage. And then, hold on, I'm rolling for the necrotic.
Wow, that you have the song on.
I know, I still gotta roll them though, bro. So it's 12, 16.
Paladin Chin's so
17.
crazy against undead. Like,
Yeah, it's our, but
right?
18, 19.
it's our favorite enemy.
25 total necrotic damage, halved to 12. So just, and you see this like large arc across the space on this pillar with Tidarious and this Skull Knight, and it just blasts forward, and you see just like it flashes for a second, and you just you don't know what to expect, and the Skull Knight just swiped through Tiddy, and Tiddy just like you can see Tiddy just like. I don't know. It's just Tiddy just wiping it off, I don't know.
I was about to say,
Party.
Kitty's kitty just bounce off of him.
Yeah, exactly. So
You do the rock shit. You're like bouncing your tits on either side.
that's gonna bring us to
It's
Glee's
just
turn.
to us.
That's gonna bring us to Glee's turn. Glee, you see the door has now been ripped open. So the door across from you, right next to Apzen. Just pretend that y'all see a door right here. It's kind of like just a large mechanized stone door. You can see into that chamber a little bit. You see it kind of open up. You get the faint sense of just like, acrid smell, just, death and what have you. But you see Tidarious, you see this, you see all this. What are you doing?
All right, so Glee's gonna sprint up. See Tidarious, he's gonna jump off of his friend, and he's gonna somersault forward so that his shins smack onto this guy's. As he's coming for himself, his shin's gonna smack onto this guy's shoulders on either side, and he's gonna drive his blade in the top of this guy's head, and then booming blade also flip himself off onto the ground behind him.
It was 12 necrotic, and then it was 50 points of slashing, half to. No, it was 40 points. No, fuck, dude. It was the other one was 20, and the other one was yeah. So the radiant was 40, so halved it was 20.
And then the other one must have been 10, huh? That's the
Yeah. Yes. So Glee, give me an attack roll. As you see Glee, as you've taken the brunt of this damage, Titty, Glee's run up behind you.
Do I get any? I don't get anything with Titty there, do I? First, you didn't give me an inspiration. Yeah. All right.
No, I did not. I think I gave you advantage.
Oh, that's fine. I had because old Titty Boy's there as I'm flipping off him. So 25 to hit this guy.
25 definitely is going to hit.
Oh, thank God. I was worried because that bad dude, I like barely hit. So I was like, oh, fuck.
Chance, that's a good angle for you. Oh, shit. You changed it, Chance.
Aww.
Okay, fucking one on that. Oh, did this guy take poison, Alex? Too?
This guy.
I don't think he looks like a skeleton, so probably not.
No. He's immune to
Looks like a
poison.
bitch.
He cannot
Alright,
be
yeah.
poisoned.
Looks like a bitch.
Okay.
This is when we find out this is Aberrant just inhabited a skull family member.
Shove him in the bag.
There's a whole dynasty we didn't even know about.
All right, so 76 on that one.
76. So, Glee, I'll describe a little bit of this as you
re-rolling these fucking ones and twos on that.
Acrobatics up to this, Titty. You're smoking. You took the brunt of this. Glee, in a single moment, you make your way over here. Describe what do you stab him? What do you cut his head off? What do you? I mean, he's a skeleton.
He's just sprinting up with his glum mask on, silent as a grave, and he just pushes off as he hops up onto Titty. Yeah, and essentially pushes off on his shoulder to propel himself to somersault. So as he goes forward and flips, I was saying his shin before, but he literally hooks both of his legs on this guy's shoulder. Then literally, but he's to the side a little bit. That's why he literally did it on essentially his shoulder. Yeah, so he could be angled literally like that, and then drive his blade down, and then he's gonna use it like an acrobat to flip himself backwards, to use that to propel himself to just flip back onto his feet after he pops this dude's head off.
Perfect. This guy just crumbles to the ground as he swipes through Titty. You just basically just crumbles to the ground with his sword.
wait.
The room kind of the room kind of quiets for a second. You can hear above you, cacophony of echoing above you. You see this mural space. You see a shadow fly from just the hole in the top of the mausoleum, 100 feet above you. But this door is open. Well,
in the silence, versus you gotta say, well, we're not done yet. We might as well prepare. And I'm gonna drop some more magical singing, and I'm going to use my last 5th level spell slot and mass cure wounds everybody, because we're still under Teddy's beacon. So everyone gets.
You don't see me because I'm.
Yes.
I go.
God damn it!
Though. after killing that dude.
Yes, you have
He's
to roll
like
a total. You have to roll 20 plus 13 or whatever you took.
Can
Wait,
I?
how much you take? It's half. It's half.
It's half.
Oh my god. Well, you take it per each hit. So depending on the hits.
Yeah, it
It
is.
was only
per
one
hit.
hit. It was only one hit. He pumped all his shit into that one hit.
Bullshit.
You didn't take. You didn't. You rolled it at 20, bro. I hate every single one of y'all.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
I'm not
Alright,
sure
so-
who's everybody.
That's the hardest
Everybody
fucking
gets
fight,
29
man.
HP.
Jesus.
Everybody
The
gets
beacon of-
29.
The beacon of hope sustains. The light of Gabriel shines upon you, Tidarious.
Burning.
All right. So as the beacon fades and everybody kind of like heals in this moment, you're out of initiative. So like you as you wait for a second for something else to come, silence fills this echoing chamber. The door in front of you, you hear that you all start to hear like this water rushing. You know, Apzen and Glee and Tidarious, you kind of see it right there in front of you. It's like, it looks... Okay.
Do we have anything to say? Does anyone have anything to help Tidarious?
To heal Tidarious, I mean? Or help him?
Tidarious.
Oh!
Yeah.
I say, here, Tidarious, take this radiant grass that I have. I have 2 of these bitches. One's with Scully, though, so I don't know how that works, because it's within a bag, you know? Alright, I force the grass into his mouth, the tuft of
Yeah,
grass.
and I try to let him know what's going on, but is there a stream of water? Because I try to put his hands underneath it
Helen
and like
Keller's
sign on
ass.
top of
And then Glee, just
She
like
wasn't
Helen
real.
Keller,
She wasn't
he
real.
just says,
It was
He
bullshit.
knows what's happening.
It was
He
all
knows what's
bullshit.
happening. For sure.
She took advantage of Helen Keller. It wasn't real. Anyway, sorry.
Bro.
I'm gonna hit that superior healing potion.
Wait!
Okay.
He didn't just lose his sight and hearing. He literally became mentally challenged from it. Is that what I mean?
So, okay, so you have a brief few moments. Are you entering this room? Are you going back up? What are you doing? But why are you blinded, Titty? Because of the blood hag?
No, because of the
because of
blinding
this
smite, Alex.
This blinding smite. Does that end when the creature dies?
We might not even need to use the grass.
Yeah, that ends when the creature dies, bro.
Okay.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Is it like that other one? 'Cause I think
The entire fight, Titty's just holding hands with all of us. Trying to find. Yeah.
no, Alex, it's a con spell. Or con you
Yeah,
have to keep it up concentration.
unfortunately, Titty, you don't have to act blind, but you can if you want.
Yeah.
You can literally stab
I don't know,
yourself in
this
the
is
eyes.
a
if
bit
you
tough.
want.
Not out of it.
Yeah.
But yes, okay,
I'm
as
gonna
that fades,
I'm gonna drink my potion of heroism, and I get 10 temp HP, and I'm under the effect of the plus spell. No, just give me a plus 12, better.
So can we see?
Okay.
Can we
Sure.
see?
make sure.
Is your mom
Make
looking
sure-
at us?
I just took it out.
The room at this point is like, Apzen, when you were opening the door, you heard like some clinking and clanging. Like as soon as the door like shut and you were able to open it back up again is when all that stopped. And like all you hear now is like water pooling into this like area across this chamber that you like on the outside door of. The door is like, you know, a couple feet split open.
I'm going to get out of and go back into a rage.
Okay.
We have a time limit. We gotta go.
You have 2 seconds.
Fly only works for another 9 minutes. I say as I
Let's
also
move.
fly behind Apzen.
Yeah, so I just like cross through the door.
I'm gonna ready.
I'll run through my true sight and try to
go.
see. I'll try to see if there's any traps or anything as I'm going through with true sight and blind sense because they do help with that shit. But and try to see if make sure they're. Actually, I'm gonna go near literally the coffins and shit. I want to see if anything this alive. There's any traps around here. Just scope it out in front of everybody.
Are y'all cool for like another 30 minutes?
I'm good for another hour.
Okay, all right.
I'm good for as long as we need.
I'm good for like another 30, 45 minutes. We'll see how this goes until like 10 Central. But I'm going to pull up this map right here, and then we're going to take a little break, 5-minute break. Everybody be back here. But let me share this map real quick. As you all enter this chamber, you can see it is a large like cathedral-like chamber with this blood, this red echoing aura from the far side of it. It looks like some type of crypt down here. If you are looking at it in front of you, you can kind of see.
She's having a metamorphosis. Fuck.
I say, should I cast Magnificent Mansion real quick?
Yes. Mac, we need to
No, because she could dispel it.
call Phazon.
As we walk in,
Good on us, man.
Hold on, I'm taking a break. I'm not listening.
I don't know if Phazon has enough limbs, though. Anyway, sorry.
I think I'm gonna make everyone invisible for one turn.
Verse, I can't hear you over the water. Sorry, I've got Titty's hands.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Also, that plan, if we all get close, she has to escape at like 5 grapples.
Can we
And she only has
wait,
3
question.
legendary resistances. Just saying.
Can we?
And we already used one. Did we use one or did we?
Mac.
Yeah, well, legendary resistance, 3 of them though will automatically, each one automatically gets her out. But I think we used one, didn't we? Or did we don't use 2? Or
I don't
no,
think
sorry,
we used even one.
dude, I thought we used 1. I'm thinking of another fight then. This has probably been the hardest fight we have.
Easily.
Yeah, I've used everything except for my 8th level spell swap, and 2 counter spells essentially. So
I've used everything north of 4th level.
Yeah, I'm pretty much
on giving the fucking party up.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I've just been trying to provide utility, which I feel like has been working.
Oh, it's been clutch.
Tim, I'm just saying, put me in a raid, right? Look at my utility spells, bro.
Dude, let me DPS.
Moving us around. Yeah, I would give up DPS just to have more utility spells. I love being able to put up a gate, teleport people around.
Oh, no, I don't mean without yours, though. I like your DPS, too. Utility is sick. I do completely agree. That was always my favorite, too. The control shit is dope. It is. Dude.
Yeah, I like the strategy.
I agree.
I'll fly still if I polymorph into a giant egg.
Yep, you maintain fly as long as I have concentration, so it doesn't matter what you polymorph into.
Dude,
Yeah,
nice.
baby.
And it is. It's fun to do outside of the box shit. That's the fun thing about D&D.
No, but for real, the more I look into the rules and shit, the game is about the battles and shit. Like, As soon as you go into initiative, that's what the rule set system is. A lot of the role playing stuff we do is like my favorite part because of that, because it's all fucking off the cuff of bullshit, you know.
Yeah. That is what like insane.
Yeah,
like, it was like that's why you have like the DMs being able to rule dependent, right? Like specific beat for like basic, and DMs can overrule shit because it really is just like whatever makes it more fun for y'all, or like works out better.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah,
the rules to help so you don't have to build them. Like that's
y'all have helped me build all this shit just as much as I fucking, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's just dope.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah,
Can we get a little more ominous music? Like I'm thinking, like
Oh yeah, I mean because I've got
you're in like
full
you're in like the fucking
but-
dungeon cathedral of like the blood crypt. This is the blood crypt. You see as you all walk in here. Is Chance with us? Is Apzen went to sleep?
You guys any with
Oh, I think he was starting his computer. I'm at all my luck rolls because I'm at everything except that. I just have full health. So we gotta get this shit done. But I can still do some considerable damage. Ugh. As long as Titty doesn't shit the bed, though.
Yeah, it's really all depending.
I mean, Mac's about to be just a regular little boy in a second when all of his spells are gone. He's going to be just a regular inner city kid, essentially
yeah, I'm
on
gonna
hard
say,
times,
with a
trying
gun.
to make a little extra
Two
dough.
guns. I'm gonna just be a regular inner city boy with 2 guns.
Yeah, literally,
He's a
just
lot done
trying
in
to.
that type of culture.
Dude,
Alright, just seeing if the Chance is gonna hop back on or not.
he's
or-
everywhere.
Yeah, he should be back on. Yeah, we need some like, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, give me the play-by-play, Titty. I like.
Still, turn it down just a little bit.
I know. Are we about to see your dad come out right now again? Like, is he gonna come out of the bag or some shit, or is he literally just gonna pop out?
I
from
think
on 14?
would it be Alex? If I took out Scully, would it be a bonus action at this point or an action? I wanted to ask that.
You're out of combat, so like you just
Yeah,
walk
I
into
was
the room.
taking
Like,
out and as we're running in the room.
none of you like feel a sense of a presence in this room.
And I'd take out Booger too, you know, the undead bear.
Absent. What did you see when you opened that door before? Did you see anything?
We're like, Absent, what happened? You just went comatose on us. Did you have a stroke?
Are you scared? Don't be scared, Abzen.
Right now.
Door's falling. The thing we all know would piss Chance off. What do Absent scared?
Oh,
Oh,
he's shaking. Don't cry.
Who's
No
that?
laughing. Don't
That's
cry.
fucking sick if it is.
Is that Absent?
That bear is fucking awesome. Ooh, yeah, I love it. That shit's awesome.
All right, fuck it. I mean, how long should we wait? Oh, never mind. He's joining now. Good shit.
Oh.
Thank God. Chance. Good? You're muted?
Yeah, sorry. I put a timer
Tim.
for 5 minutes. My buddy is.
You're muted? I can't hear Chance.
Can you all hear me?
I can hear Chance.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see me through those lenses right now, but I can see him.
I can
All right.
see y'all.
Y'all ready?
No, I need about 35 more minutes.
So as you all enter this chamber, you see in front of you an altar, what looks to be 6 coffins, and a blood rush of viscera on the opposite side with some type of, coffin-esque casket. What is everybody doing at this point?
I'm gonna fly towards the corner to the left. One more.
I'm gonna fly.
Good magnificent mansion and and take an Artemis tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon DJ. And
How many times can you do that a day?
Towards
I don't know
the
actually.
left, Alex.
I forget.
I think that's a once a day.
I sent me the chip before. It might only be once.
Yeah, I think it's a once a day type of thing.
All right, I'm a.
You are all in the. You just woke up and you're in the mirror.
Yep. So also while we're doing this, I say, Verta, can you stop fucking having your drug-induced schizophrenia that's leading us into this mirror? Because it's really upsetting me. You should go see somebody for that.
I think this is more than schizophrenia, because it almost killed us a couple times. 20 minutes.
Well, either way,
You know.
it's led by you, okay? It's preempted by you walking into your blind staring spells, Versa.
It's
We're
magic
getting a little
from
tired.
your
We're getting a little
mother.
tired of
It's
it.
magic from your mother. If she would just control herself, but no.
Oh,
Max
okay,
mom has to be a
okay,
chaotic
don't-
bitch.
Don't try to false equivalence us here, okay?
You know what?
Stop walking within the mirror.
Just go towards the coffin. Go
towards the
deal
light
with your
now.
mommy issues the healthy way by killing your mother.
What is anybody doing?
My thoughts
I
exactly.
am.
Cutting them down to the boots.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
And I'm flying towards Mac's mother.
Okay,
I'm
you fly up into the room. You don't like see Mac's mother. It's just like
Oh yeah.
opposite side of this room is just
Well,
like,
I mean, I know where she
closed.
was, right?
yeah. You
Like,
know where she
from
was.
within
You're
earlier.
asking
Where
You're
You fly over
You
here.
gotta stop this. I've seen this in
Wait,
Underworld a couple times. It's bad when the vampire gets all their blood.
You see like like just like this shows like a casket here that is like now just like bubbling with blood. It looks like it's just filling with the blood
That's
in
not
this
great.
pool as it rushes in, and it's just bubbling over through it. What it almost looks to be like some like glass pane over where the face would be, but it's just like blood is seeping through the cracks in the glass, and you see like the glass just like.
I'm gonna ready hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
It has 120-foot range, by the way.
Okay. Glee, Tidarious, Mac. They're all kind of standing. I don't know why. I confused Tidarious with Apzen. Sorry.
Easy mistake.
So you're all standing here as
I'm gonna
Apzen
start
flies over.
investigating all around. I'm looking at
Okay.
I'm looking at the ground for any signs of recent movement. I'm looking dust. I'm looking literally at those coffins to see if there, and I'm gonna try to pick them up to see if anything's fucking in there. If I have to as well, I'm checking all around. I see the book, right, or whatever that. I mean, I don't know if we can see all of these three. Yeah, like those two, and then
Yeah,
that
there's-
little peg on the right too.
As you starting to like move around the room, you see like this altar has like a book that is open, and almost like a pin quill that is set there on the desk, and there's like this dagger there. You see, there are these 6 coffins. Like, it's going to take you some time to investigate all of this. Give me an investigation check.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm trying to also get like Mac.
Yeah.
Because Glee would know at this point, like he's just looking for any hidden shit, you know, looking in the nooks and crannies. But he knows Mac would probably have to look at like that book and all this other stuff to figure out.
Yeah,
what's
I'll go,
there.
brother. I'll fly up to the book because I'm still flying.
All right, fly up to the
All
book.
right, that's not very good.
There's popping coffee.
Fuck, 10 plus 12, so 22. 22.
Which one? This one or that one? Give me an investigation check, Tiddy. Versa, holding your action. I mean, Glee, you can do yours with with advantage, and Tiddy, you can help him.
Oh shit! All right, that'll. Oh yeah, that would be big if possible.
So you want to
That's
go up
way
to
better than my other one. Yeah, mine would be at 17 plus 12 this time, so 29.
Okay. So
way better.
Mac, you're going up to the book.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate as well.
Mac, you start to
Yeah.
go ahead, Mac. Give me an investigation check or an Arcana check or a religion check. As you start to investigate this book, this is a book of your mother's writings. As you read through it, you like flip to the front. You can see that it's like dated years and years before you were ever born, like multiple hundreds of years before you were born.
All right. Would Arcana or investigation get me different things, Alex, or would it get me like the same? You know what I mean? Type of info. Like, would Arcana give me more of an understanding of the magic going on?
Arcana would. The DC is higher for Arcana.
Okay.
But investigation will get you like a pretty good brief rundown of this. But Arcana is just another level of.
Yeah, I'll do Arcana then.
Okay.
I'll do Arcana. All right. Big money.
That's Glee and Tidarious. So, Mac, you're searching your
Natural fucking 19. 29. 29. Sorry. Just,
Hell yeah, 29. Okay, so
dragon dice right here.
this is a night of great rolls because fucking it's
Dude,
just gotta be that
Alex,
way,
we
you
all
know?
stole. We broke up your charging stone. You know.
I'm about to say, bro,
Fucking all
I have
touched
literally
it.
had so many natural ones for the last times we played and just shitty rolls. This is the
Came
first
here to
night
touch
I've
my
had
charging stone.
in almost 4 months.
Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. But that's a very good roll, Mac. You start researching the book. You start to go through like the timeline of this. Like it's going to take you a second to do.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
To go through this, but what it looks like is a blueprint of her magical studies, and Victus's name is all over it. And as time goes on through the book, just a quick glance, you can see Beckett. You can see your father's name. You can see.
So my dad
A
was
few-
the cuck and she was simping for Victus the whole time.
You can see Viridis's name. And
Do we
you can
see-
sorry,
Do I see Waver too?
you see the name. I'm sorry. We're gonna get to that though. We're gonna get to that. in a second.
Yeah. You're right.
Glee and Tiddy, as you start to search the room, you find Tiddy, you run up to this chest and you see that you like investigate it. It looks like a normal chest, pretty much, just like a unlocked chest. You know, it's probably about 2 feet wide and about 2 feet deep. You can open it if you'd like. You open it and it's like filled with gold and rubies and sapphire. You can see like there are like chains and like amulets and like what looks like chalices, just galore, all shoved into here.
Jeez, get away from that. Mac had a cloak.
Tiddy,
We don't know about that
grab
thing.
the ro-
Mac
grab
had a
the
cloak
rubies.
that was very much like, these mimics that we've once encountered. We should watch out for any chests just in case. It might look really enticing, but we ran
My
into
father
something
was a
that our
whore
friend
like
Dixon's
that.
tent.
You know what I mean?
As Tiddy, you open up this chest, you turn to your soldier. Glee is telling you there might be a mimic. You're like looking to it, and it looks pretty real. I mean, like you stick your hand in it, and it's like it's not a mimic as far as you're concerned. Like, okay, you kick the shit out of it, just like it all just spills onto the floor.
Okay, awesome.
In front of you, just
I still own that. That's my property. I don't know why you're fucking up all I
amass.
own
And
here.
as you do that, like you find another chest up here on the room. Apzen, you're still kind of focused on this as you see this.
We have to go. It's a ritual. We should probably go break it up.
I'm gonna go lie down and pick up all the rubies on the floor.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So you spend quite a little bit doing that.
We can do this later.
Kicked across the room.
No, as I'm reading the book, I'm like, oh, Versa, by the way, that's a binding contract that you're doing right there. Picking up the rubies, you will replace those. Okay, just so you know.
I'll replace those
Glee, as you're yelling to Tidarious across the room, they're yelling. You start to go through these coffins and like open them up, and like there are bodies in the ones you start opening up, and you start to look around it. Like nothing seems like it's trapped. With your keen eye and investigation on that,
He's got his glove mask on, so he's fucking sawing heads off of bodies right now. He's making sure these fucks, if they're gonna get up, he's literally just like Victus's fucking what was it? His simulacrum, and he wanted to go carve his goddamn head off. It's like Glee is literally like no prisoners at this point with his glove mask.
Yeah, I mean, you put your glove mask on, nothing happens. Like you close the lid and like look around, and as you close the lid, like dust comes off the casket lid, and you see like a name engraved into the top of the casket. The one that you're searching for. This had this like skeletal body in it.
All right, I'll read it.
Dust across the name.
Can I'm gonna pull out my axe.
Maybe it's just
Okay.
And can you move over, if you don't mind, towards where Apzen's at?
Yeah, hold on just a second. Glee, you find
Sorry about this, Mac. This is your master, but I gotta cut his fucking head off.
You find the name Aberrant on this coffin over here.
Sorry, he wants us to do this for him. Scully, do you feel bad? Oh yeah, Scully's out at this point too.
Yeah, Scully's just like wandering. Scully's right next to you, Mac.
Should I do this? Are you sure?
Not kill him.
Is there any
I mean, it's a literal skeleton, you know. Like, there's nothing to cut.
I'm just trying to break their vertebrae with booming blades, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm just like literally snap, like blowing it into pieces. Yeah, literally just blow it. Like
he's just desecrating their graves,
bro.
100%. Like Lee has no shame. Lee, like death is not sacred to him anymore. Like it's...
Damn.
Well,
bro, that knife is so badass.
Yeah, Tidarious, you kick over the chest and go pick up the knife. It's like, it looks like it's like wrapped in leather, but it's just like a literal, like almost like a train spike that was like twisted a little bit, and it's just like glistening, sparkling silver, and has like this leather wrapped around the handle. Okay. It just, you kind of just pour it. You take piercing damage and just like spill it over. You're just like holding the dagger. It's just like, it's not, it feels firm in your hand, you know. You fucking stab somebody with it, fucking in their eye socket or something, you know. Seems pretty well made, you know. I mean, you can, yeah. You see Glee over here looking at this coffin, the top of this coffin.
I'm gonna start looking at all the coffins. I'm gonna go with Ethan. Wait, what did you say today?
I was gonna say, Apzen, what are you doing? Chance, you been trying to say something? You were trying to do?
Yeah. So that's a big coffin, right? That I'm near.
Yeah, it's not gigantic. It's person size.
Okay. Do I like? I look inside of it. Do I see anything?
Yeah, you like if you have to like wipe you if you get on top of it and like wipe the blood like from like it's pouring out the top where the glass was covering like where the face would sit in the coffin. You see like something rolling around in there. It's like it looks almost like a decrepit body.
Okay.
Like
Can you hear me now?
Turning in there.
We have telekinesis still, right?
Yeah, we should have max telepathy. Can you hear me now, Hayden?
All right.
Like a few more hours.
Okay.
It's
So
8 hours.
Apzen relays that like what I'm seeing. All right.
Yeah.
Hayden's watching us, Alex.
You have any reservations about me just breaking the glass, or
At that point, am I getting anything from my Arcana check while they're
Yes, Matt. As Adam's going through this, I'm gonna pull this up.
Yeah, real quick, Max. Like, whoa, wait.
You find this is a big lore drop. So if anybody wants to get ready to write down a few notes, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. If you have questions about it, I'll answer them at the end because you roll pretty high. Apzen, we're gonna get to you, but let me just get through this since this.
No, I'm not actively trying to break it. I'm just like,
yeah, you've looked in it and you can
looking
see
at
like,
it. I'm holding my axe. Like
the more you look in it, more it looks like black bone, like a black bone corpse, like no skin, just black skeleton is twirling around in there and like nothing left. Mac, okay, we're gonna go through this real quick. Ask me questions if you have. So you find similar to what you found to Insignia.
Okay.
Different time date logs alluding to jumping through time. You find this more similar incantations and arcane runes galore, and you find that the time seemed to make chronological sense to a fashion that I don't like within the past 200 years. They seem to have jumped back and forth through time successfully quite a few handfuls of time. They speak of many people who like died, who like high mages who they like tricked into trying to bring this magic to life, and it doesn't work, and they just rewrite the history of people.
Yep.
You see the similar names. You see in the beginning, you see Antoinette hook up with Victus and Beckett. And then you find Gashpole's name like in the timeline next. Probably about 30 years into after they met. And then 40 years or so like after that, you start to see Viridis's name. You start to see Claim's name.
Mm-hmm. When's fucking fit on this bitch?
You start to see Aberon's name relatively recently.
Okay.
And in this story, she describes the events of what happened, like Beckett told you. Like Victus trapped them in time and then was using time to go back and fuck with them while their actual spirits were trapped in these Horcruxes. And they could, when that would happen, they wouldn't experience it, but they would remember it in the present time. Now, time travel gets tricky. And I didn't invent my own sort of time travel in this campaign, but Antoinette has been using Victus's most recent interactions with the Cortexes from the time that you've encountered Victus in the present of this book that you're reading. Her notes starts to explain to you that Victus is trying to steal the most recent found cortexes. Silent Knight's name pops up. She basically, connects the dots and connects it with you. start to see an unfolding of a plan for her to basically let Victus win and turn the tables on him with what he's trying to do. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm pulling all of these notes up.
My boy!
Antoinette
I'm getting my boy!
wants to let Victus win. Yes?
So that she can turn the tables on him. Win herself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what she has done here is explained to a very equipped mage in this book. Is what this room is, what Victor's next plan is, and how to try to circumvent it, and how to try to help. So with the role that you rolled, basically what she explains in this tome is Victus has jumped through time for the last time on his own terms. He has now gathered enough information through what's happening, future, past, and present, enough cortexes, and he has figured out a way to imbue these cortexes magic to, instead of manipulate time, infuse them with biologically magical material. And he's doing that through a new type of magic, a new type of blood magic called oromancy. And basically what he's doing is trying to create a new being with an unstoppable force called the Vitalis Corruption.
Vitalis.
That is fueled by his own essence. So he is trying to become the next being of pure, like, just destruction. He's basically trying to turn himself into a god. Now, she has gone on to explain that she doesn't believe that the Cortex's transition of like this power using like this oromancy magic will let him come back into time, because as she goes on to explain, nothing he did in the past or the jumping around time mattered up until this point. So he has to come back here now as this being to take over the world. She's calculated when it's going to happen. She's calculated his steps back into time. She's basically goes on to explain if he succeeds in this, he has to jump back in time 3 times to the present, and then he will be here. She's calculated a way to make that only 2 times. The only way to get there is through a magic ritual circle in Gashpool's office that you've been in before. There's only 5 spots in that ritual circle. She has reformed a way to add that spot to go for a 6th person to go back in time. And she leaves it kind of in the vicinity. If you have any other questions, you can ask this, but that's like the brunt of it. She's hooked you up with basically like, so yeah. She alludes to this. She basically writes to you, Magnus, like, at this point, I am making my own sacrifice, and I will see you on the other side.
This bitch.
Alluding to whatever she did there is fueling something, and she's potentially trying to turn into it. And she explains to you that the only way to get the 6th person and make the 3-level jump a 2-level jump for Victus, which will inhibit him from coming back as this Vitalis corruption is to get to go back to your home, get your dad, and bring him to this room and put him in that chamber that Apzen is hovering over.
Damn.
Okay. With my innate, or not innate, but with my, high level of knowledge on magic and all, does that feel like what she's saying is fully true? Like, especially about my dad and putting him in the room? Like, is it going to perform some action that we couldn't already do, in a different method? Or is this going to literally, allow her to jump back, but also kind of fuck us at the same time? Like, does it seem like it's necessary?
In the explanation of what she gave you, like she didn't plan to go into that cage, the cage coffin that Apzen's from. She originally planned it as like an impulse for. In her notes, she goes on to explain. Sorry, hold on, let me let Chance in. In her notes, she basically goes on to explain that like she couldn't. She was trapped, and she was never around in your life. Your memory of her is her fucking with you through mirrors, because she was trying to live a life on the outside plane of this mirror she's been trapped in, and that was the only way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
She has been keeping your dad alive through necromantic magic from this plane,
Super cooked.
only because she needed him as a sacrifice. So this way to kind of minimize Victus's strategy could go off. Now she doesn't have time to explain what she did and why she's trying to go in it, but what it seems to me is like, what it seems to you is like she seemed to have planned something else. She was trying to manipulate the Vitalis corruption in some way. So she did something here, and she's probably not dead. She may be alive in another existence or plane or time or way. All of the dealings you've had with the blood are.
So what I'm really trying to see out with it is, because I believe her on all that, but is there some way where I can throw, like, just knowing about magic in general, right? Like, this is all kind of new magic stuff that's not really that studied, but going through her notes and all, I know that bringing my dad is going to provide her with significant advantage, what it sounds like. Is there some way that I can envision to throw a monkey wrench in her plans with my knowledge of magic, right? Like, is there something that I see where I'm like, all right, like, I might be able to bring my dad, but is there some way I can change the ritual so that we inherently don't allow her to possibly take the power that Victus is, trying to use now to become a god, right?
Give me an intelligence check, or do you is it where you like truly do not trust her intentions, or is it you're trying to supersede her intelligent tone that you're reading through her arcane?
Oh, I mean, it's kind of both, right? Because I don't trust.
I'll say this: give me an insight. Give me an insight check.
Yeah, like, because she said that she. Let's see. Okay, so that's 15 plus, so 18 in total with insight.
18 in total. I'll say, through going on and reading this, like, it seems like this was her last hope. It seemed like in her writing, she thought she could maybe. She made this chamber. She's tying all of this blood that's pouring in here from somewhere. She goes on to explain she's not sure when or where it's from, but only a few people studied oromancy, and she would think this was the most attached. Now, what she was trying to do was, like, at some point she had an override button where she was like, at some point I might just fucking have to lay in this coffin and fucking see what happens, truly to the end of it. And
I thought about it.
she's and by no means in her this tome is she mentioning you like by name, except for this like last parts where she's, basically like not speaking to you, but she's like, I had to do what I had to do. I cannot explain myself to a son that I never knew. Type of shit through that insight.
Dude, the whole thing
you
was a
don't get,
rhyme
like-
too.
You don't get like she's trying to. You feel like she is so vindictive of Victus, she would rather kill herself and kill Victus than not kill herself at all.
Yeah, shit.
But
This
to that
be crazy.
sense, if you want to make an intelligence check for like an override here.
Overvision.
We'll see how-
An overvision.
And her to win at the same time.
I'll say this, Glee, are you going to go around and undust all these coffins?
Do you think maybe they were in love, Mac?
Yes.
Are y'all going to go around and undust all these coffins while Mac is doing this?
Oh yeah,
Every single one of them.
I've like sprinted around while Max in his deep.
Yeah, Glee's trying to steal everything. Like he's in a fucking
So-
Skyrim.
No,
You
I'm just
open-
sawing off the heads of the people that you knew.
Like,
You open up the Victus one. The Victus one is empty. Victus is one of these coffins.
Tell me, if this is Claim, he's gonna have some fucking issues.
You open up this one and it's
Yeah,
Beckett's coffin.
That bitch.
And Beckett's coffin has a body in it.
I open up
You
that.
open up this one. You open up this one.
Okay.
And it's Claim's name inscribed on
That
here.
bitch.
I
And you
blow his
open up-
fucking body into pieces if it's in there.
And you
Cut her over.
I like
open
this.
up, and there's a body in it. There is a Siamese body in it.
I like this. How you're just
Freshly-
enlarging the.
Oh, okay. So it looks like Claim's freshly dead, guys.
And then
Yeah.
you open up this one. The old, probably one of the older bodies in here. Sorry, is Gashpool,
Yes.
and then Aberrin,
Okay.
of course, and then Antoinette.
Okay, well, all the heads get sawn off.
So these are the Horcruxes.
Party.
Just throw the heads.
Yep.
Throw the heads.
I'm just
somewhere else.
blowing off all the heads. I'm like, well, looks like you gotta get rid of all of the power here, if there is any, with no chances they're coming back. And I just start literally decimating the
Yeah.
skulls by just booming blading.
Bro.
I'm
With
smashing
the-
them with them. Hitting the
Maybe
skulls with the pommel of my sword.
On all of them. I'm not taking any chances. Look, you guys, I mean, there's some crazy shit going down. And now your mom's in a blood coffin over there. I can't even summon DJ to see what's going on with it. I guess actually I'll go up there and see if DJ tingles or anything, if my DJ senses go off.
Yeah. As soon as you walk up, Apzen, you're on top of this thing. You can easily tell like whatever's happened here has already happened.
Yeah.
So I can't go drop the
she's not in
skulls?
there.
The pieces of the
Might be
skulls
in
on the
there.
blood.
Glee, you go off and you do not feel well at all. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Whatever's inside you is not reacting well to any of this. And
Oh god, it's pulling it from me.
There's
Mac, at this point,
That's a 4.
4,
see
so you're gonna
Glee,
take. Yeah, you take 10 points of blood damage. Yeah, Glee immediately walks up and throws up blood right next to you.
All right,
Just go into
fly-
the pool.
I want to fly and tackle Glee and get him away from this blood.
Damn it. Can I? Oh, man, no. I want to go throw both my hands into it and be like, any of Donnie Jr.'s brothers and sisters, take my body if you can.
Oh my god.
Glee, you start to feel the blood being pulled out of your body. Absent. You see Glee's pores open up, like wide, like bigger.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Glee starts to like literally just turn into a bulge, like a pulsing bulge of blood, and he goes and he explodes in front of you, and all of you blink your eyes. Your vision is blurred. You see yourself in front of you 1,000 different ways in a kaleidoscope. And Mac, right before this happens, you turn to the last page of the book, and you see a page that says, "This mirror will take you home and bring you back." and it explains the bring your father here, and it will change the steps of Victus's plan. And you see a list of boons that will be granted to you if you do this.
Wait, but is Glee dead?
Just like Beckett's boons, they are change the laws and nature of what can happen. And you pull this mirror, and as you blink into existence in the tavern inn room that you've all been staying in this whole time, inside of the mirror, Mac, you have the tome Tidarious, you have this dagger.
I've got my rubies, right?
You have the rubies you picked up. There was another chest you didn't open up, but Mac, you like you said, you have the mirror, the tome. You know that some boons will be granted to you, and they are all explained. And I will share this page as we pick up the next session in Insigni's in the town of Roberto's tavern inn that you've been staying in. But we'll go through these real quick. Okay, so and you won't get to pick these unless you fulfill Antoinette's wishes with Mac's father.
Yeah.
So you have the boon of reverse fate, and this will be another one where like the whole party has to pick one.
Can you send these to us later?
You can take notes right now, and we'll pick up with this next session.
It's on the stream forever.
So, boon of reverse fate, once per long rest, you can use a reaction. It's basically the lucky feat.
Ooh, that's
Fate twists and turns in a glass. What once was certain is now not. Boon of splintered echoes. When you speak, your voice sometimes echoes unsettlingly. You can use a bonus action to make creatures become frightened from one. The cries of the trapped and broken can freeze even the boldest of hearts. The other one is when you sleep, your dreams are visited by strange shattered visions. Once per long rest, you can dream without expending. You can cast dream without expending a spell slot.
Sorry.
Use that. Look up the dream spell. Boon of glimmering bargain. Once per long rest, you can bargain with the mirror itself. As a bonus action, you can ask a mirror for a minor benefit, such as gaining temporary HP, recharging a used spell slot. However, the mirror takes something in return, i.e., it's kind of discrepatory based on like what I rule and what you ask for. You know, I mean, it can't be anything crazy. And everybody could do all of these once per long rest, you know. And then boon of woven reflections. You can touch a reflective surface, such as a mirror or polished metal, and create an illusory duplicate of yourself that lasts for 1 minute or until you're attacked. It's basically kind of like a mirror image kind of thing. It deals no damage. It serves as a distraction, but it grants disadvantage on enemies attacking you for one time.
Okay.
Well, we need those fucking boots. That's all I'm hearing.
My brain has absorbed as much information as it can at this point.
Mac, but you see that if you choose choose to have your party not take any of these boons, you can have one boon. The bat of the bellow that resides in the mirror, you can conjure once per week.
That was a big motherfucker.
This man said the bat bellow? You got a bat bellow.
That's a big motherfucker.
That's what you should take. You should take that.
It'll depend, you know. It'll depend.
That's what you should take out of everything.
Wait, what is it?
It goes on to explain like you actually have to like become friends with it, and like it doesn't just obey you. Like you can conjure it and like become.
That's literally what Matt always wanted.
Oh, so
cool.
Taliagos needs a friend, you know?
Literally, I was going to say, a friend. That's what I was going to say first is a friend.
But if you choose this one, Mac, you're the only one that gets it. Nobody gets anything else.
Okay.
Tally and the bat can
No.
fly full
Hey,
speed,
we'll pick up
attach
here. So
talons.
you're outside of the
That's so
mirror.
fucking sick.
Mac, I would assume, would go on to explain to the rest of the party that, not much time is needed for Victus to start doing these things. So,
Apzen
What, Matt?
carries Glee out in tatters, just pieces of him
Yeah,
exploded.
and remember, you are literally only been awake for like a few minutes, like maybe 10 minutes. So like you can't long rest after this. You need to make a decision and see what you're gonna do.
He's like, oh,
Bullshit.
does that level up feel nice?
I guess not. I guess
We're not far.
fucking not.
We're not far from it. I mean, this is it. Like, you either make this decision to do what Antoinette is saying, or fight Victus with his plan completed, or try and go stop him, or live your lives as best as you can.
If
So I was
Tally,
like,
We'll move to another plane. I've got
yeah, you can.
We gotta go level. So whatever level,
Yeah.
because he's gonna be like 20.
we're gonna
That's
have
what he
that.
needs, really.
We're gonna have that bat foot Tally, and then we're gonna all have little
Dude,
little bat griffins.
When they find the dire wolves for the starts, yeah. It'll be like Pally bat fuck little children.
Little
dude,
bat.
yeah, you should definitely get. Yeah, the beast of that.
The-
I'm
Check out
getting
this
another.
map.
The wings of a bat.
How many?
Like,
The
boots
sonar.
are doing it, sick.
The
That's
sonar of a bat and the body of a griffin.
How many rubies did I get?
This
Yeah,
map.
but-
Probably at least like 10 or 20 or so.
All right. Goodbye, stream. I'm ending the stream.
What was that?
No, just kidding. Versa. I would say
Come
you
on.
probably.
I wrote the note.
I'd probably say like
10
400.
That was 3 hours and 30 minutes.